This is the members of the Tabletop Gaming Guild, and we're going to be playing Ankh, Gods of Egypt by Eric Lang on Tabletop Simulator. In this game, you guys are going to be different gods. And we all picked our different gods, and we'll go over them in a second. But the goal of the game is to be the last surviving god. And in the game, what ends up happening is through the different, is there 5 battles? I believe there's 5 battles, but through the different battles, we're going to have to keep our devotion up in order to survive. So by the end of the game, there will be only one god standing, and it marks the... we're dropping pieces. So Dan's actually resetting the board for 4 players, and we're going to be using the Middle Kingdom setup. This was the setup in the one of the Kickstarter guides, and this is also the work in progress rules that we're going to be using that are available on the Kickstarter also. So a couple key ideas in the game is we have regions. So basically the regions are going to be separated by camels, which the camels are going to be shown right here. So here's some of the camels. They might move around here while we reset the board. And then the rivers here are also dividing markers between the regions. So in that, there's going to be spaces inside there, and there's going to be fertile grounds and deserts. So the green areas are going to be your fertile grounds, and the beigeish areas are your deserts. And we also have, and each hex in here can hold one figure, monument, a temple, which a monument can include a temple, a pyramid, or an obelisk. The most important, one of the most important concepts in the game that we're going to do real quick is called adjacency. So with adjacency, if you notice, so I'm just going to move Raw over here real quick. So
sure,
and I'll put it maybe put it back. Anyway, so we have these 2 gods here. We have Osiris and Ra. There's a camel separating the 2 regions. They're not adjacent. Now they are adjacent because they're in the same region and they're 1 hex apart. Now if we move them here, because there is a river separating them, they are no longer adjacent. Does that make sense for adjacency? It's just a basic thing?
Yes.
Okay. So it's really important to understand adjacency because you're going to be adding these camels to the map and separating out different sections of the map, and that's going to be used to resolve conflicts, to get your followers off of the different monuments in there, and all sorts of stuff. So it's one of the key things that we'll need to get. And we can go back over that if we have any issues or questions. Over here is your central dashboard. And on your central dashboard, you have your actions. So every time you take an action, you have to move one of these figures down. And you can take up to 1 to 2 actions on your turn. When you take an action, your first action, you move this marker over. Your next action has to be lower than your first action. Also, if it ever ends up to be at the end of this track, you're going to fire off an event. If you do this with your first action, you won't get a second action. So keep that in mind. So again, you'll get 2 actions per turn, up to 2 actions per turn, I'm sorry. And your first action will be one of these 4, and your second action has to be below it. And you can do a second action as long as you didn't trigger an event. When you trigger an event, you're going to move this event tracker forward, resolve it, and at the end, we're going to move the action tracker all the way back. So that's going to be the basics on there. I'll explain all the different actions that you can do and the events in a second. What we're going to move off to now is going to be your God board. And on your God board, you're going to have Ankh powers and your main asymmetric power. And each player, we can go over individually, but each player is going to have their own asymmetric power, and they're going to do different things. but all the Ankh powers are the same. Now, it's important to note that there's 4 slots here, but if you look at each of these columns, there's only 2 Ankh tokens on the bottom of each column. So basically what that means is that you're only going to be able to have 2 of these Ankh powers on each column. And you will have to use, like when you fire off your Ankh power and you get it, you're going to have to use each of these Ankh tokens in order. So you'll finish level 1, then you go to level 2, and underneath these Ankh tokens, you can see a little scarab. And what that little scarab will do is that's a guardian symbol. So once you unlock this one, you will also be able to pick up the appropriate level guardian. And it is important to note that I can't place this token back on the thing. All right, it's important to note that if you do unlock the level 2 and there is no more level 2 guardians, you can't get a level 1 guardian, even if they're available. So it's really important to note that your timing on this is important because there's a limited supply of guardians available. So keep that in mind when you're upgrading to make sure that you maybe not lose the efficiency, or you may not care to pick up a guardian. So it doesn't matter, depending on your strategy. And then we're going to jump over to the next board here. And the next board is the devotion board. And we all have different symbols on here. And the way it's going to work is this. See how it's red down here? That is the red line, and before the final conflict, we have to be above this red line. If we're below the red line, we get eliminated. If everyone gets eliminated, then the game just ends. If anyone gets to the top of the devotion track, they immediately just win. The one thing to note in here is all the actions in the game go in reverse devotion order. So the person with the lowest devotion resolves first to the person with the highest devotion. The only exception is going to be the Plague of Lotus cards, but I'll explain that in a second. Also to note that if 2 people are tied on the devotion track, whoever's chip is on top wins. Has higher devotion. The chip on the bottom has lower devotion. That is also important to know when we end the game. The person on the top or the person up there is going to have the highest devotion. Next, if you look at your battle cards, you have a total of 6 battle cards. And we're going to play these during the game, and I'm going to explain a little better in a second. But note that when you play them, you don't get them back. They stay on the board until you play the Cycle of Mott card. So it's similar to a couple other games where you're going to play out your actions and then you can lose an action for all intents and purposes to gain all your actions back.
So like Concordia.
Like Concordia, except for Concordia gives you a bonus when you do it. You get coins or something. This you just basically will say during a combat, which is where these are played, that I'm going to do nothing this combat, bonus-wise. But you'll also notice that there's a... Well, I'll go over those guys, the rest of the guys in a second. So basically, the 3 ways of winning the game, just to recap real quick, is a player wins immediately if their Ankh token reaches the top of the devotion track. A player wins immediately if they are the only god left after the 4th conflict. Because after the 4th conflict, you have to be above that red line on the devotion track. And again, if no one is alive, the game just ends and Egypt moves on and they're atheists at that point. Alright, so back onto the action track. This is the main thing you're going to be doing during the game. Apparently, oh yeah, Dan did it right. So the action track starts at the player marker. So when it resets, it's going to go back to the 4-player marker. This also will give you your timer for the game as it moves along. So the different actions you can take are going to be move figures, which is the top row. And with the move figures, you can move each of your figures. This is all of them between 0 and 1, or between 0 and 3 spaces on the board. Now, it is important to note that they can go over opponents' figures. They can go over monuments. They can go over the pyramids. They can go over the obelisks. They can go over water. They just can't end there. So you have to end in a valid place. And that's it for movement. So when you do movement, you can move all your figures up to 3 spaces. You just have
so
to
again,
go ahead.
So you have to move all your figures. There's no may there, but you have to move all your figures up to 3 spaces.
No, 0 to 3. So
0 to 3, up to 3.
Yes. So you can move all your figures, or you can move none. You could just take the action to fire off the event. You don't actually have to do these actions.
Okay.
I mean, you probably want to, but you don't actually have to.
Right.
The next one is going to be summon figures. Now you have a pool of figures off the side, and they're going to be your figures you can place on the board, and you have to summon the figure between 2 different places. You can do warriors and guardians. You never summon your god because he can't die, so he'll never leave the board. Except for one thing that can happen later on. I'll explain in a second. And when you summon your figure, they have to be summoned adjacent to a monument that you control. And denoting the control of a monument is going to be these little Ankh tokens of your color by it. Or by your god. I believe the figure must be placed by a empty non-water space adjacent to one of the player's figures. So I guess any figure. Or a monument. So you can't just plop them anywhere. They have to be adjacent to something you own. And the summon action lets you summon 1 figure. The next action you can take on the row 4, so this is the 3rd action, is gain followers. So this one here is gain followers. So what you do for this one is the player gains a number of followers equal to the number of monuments, either theirs or neutral, they have adjacent to any figures they control. So what that means is, if I did the gain followers action, I have Osiris right by my temple right here, right? And so I would gain 1 follower. But if I had this Osiris warrior, which I'll just move it for a second, right here by the pyramid, which is neutral, I will gain 2 followers. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Like right now, since your warrior and Osiris are both next to the temple, they have to each have their own thing that they're next to.
Yes, you're not going to get 2 just because.
Because they're both next to that one.
You have to have them adjacent. So I'm probably going to move my guys around to maximize that before I do followers.
Right.
The last one on the action track is unlock an Ankh power. And simply what you're going to do with unlock an Ankh power is you're going to go down to your board and you're going to pick which power you would like to gain. Like in the level 1, you're going to have win a battle, gain 3 followers. Monuments cost a max of 3 followers to build, which I'll talk about in a second. Bountiful, gain double when you play the flood card. So you're just going to pick your power and just drop it on there. And again, when you uncover the little symbol there, the
your scarab.
Guardian symbol, scarab, you get to gain a guardian.
I have just finished setting up the Guardians, so only 2 of each level are in play in any given game, so there's some variability there. I randomly picked them based on how cool they looked. There you go.
Well, level 1 should have 3 available. And level 2 can have up to 3. Yeah, they're on there.
Yeah,
So,
they're there.
They're there. So you're going to pick one of the level 1s, and so if you play Blood Rage and Rising Sun, when you get a monster, you put them straight on the board. Well, you don't in Ankh. You put them in your pool of players. So you're just going to put them over in your pool. And then you're going to have to, later on, you're going to have to use that summon action to put them on the board. And you can look at each of the monsters, and they'll tell you what their powers are. We can go over them in a second. But that's all the actions. So does anyone have any questions about actions in general before we go to events?
I think I'm pretty good so far.
Okay, so the next step is we're going to talk about events. So events, again, get fired off if you get to the end of the action track. So if your action puts it here, you'll now move the event tracker 1 forward. And then the event will be resolved. And again, a very key thing to remember is that if you do this on your first action, you do not get a second action. That make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So go over each of the different type of tokens we have in here. You have a control monument symbol right here, and what that would do is when a player triggers a control monument event, they can gain control of one neutral monument of their choice as long as they have at least one figure adjacent to it. So what you'll do if you're going to do that is you're going to take your Ankh tokens, which should have a reserve right here, which I think is right here, and you're going to place it on the monument you're picking up. Now the additional rule is once there are no neutral monuments are left on the board, so as long as there's neutral monuments left on the board, you can't do the second part. If there's no neutral monuments left on the board, so you don't have a legal target for that, when the event is triggered, that player can gain control of a monument controlled by another player. So you'll simply have to have a figure adjacent to it. You're going to remove your opponent's token from it, just throw it off the board, and put yours on it. And that's it for control monument event. So that's that event. And then you'll notice, like, when we get into the fourth event, we're going to have the conflict event occur. Now, there are actually going to be 5 conflicts in the game, potentially. And you're going to notice the third conflict, we're going to merge 2 gods. We'll get to that in a second, but it's important to know.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. It's important to know that the conflicts have events sometimes, that additional events that will fire off after the conflict. So, if you notice on the board, there's numbers here. And these numbers are going to be the order the conflicts are going to be resolved in. And when we do this, we'll resolve them in the order. And we're going to look at the region. And if the region has no figures in it, we just don't care. We're just going to move on, which can happen. If the region belongs to only one player, that player dominates that region. There's no contest. Just don't do anything. If there's multiple figures in a region, we're going to fight a battle. All right?
Fantastic.
James, I hate to correct you, but something does happen if someone dominates a region. They gain 1 devotion.
No, that's true.
Yeah, they gain devotion.
If there's no figures in a region, it's ignored. But if there's only one, that player dominates the region, and so domination occurs, and then the other one's a battle. So I'll just go over domination real quick.
Okay.
Domination, during that conflict, if all the figures in the room belong to a single player, you're right, they gain 1 devotion automatically. Additionally, if they control the majority of one of the types of monuments in the region, They gain a devotion for each monument they control the majority of in the region. So in the region, majority is just going to simply, and the monuments are types. So you have your obelisks, which are this guy. You have your temples, and you have your pyramids. So if Nathan has one pyramid and I have two pyramids, I have the majority of pyramids. Technically, if you could, let's say Anubis controlled all three of these, and he has dominancy in this region, he'll gain 3 devotion. Plus his 1 devotion for dominance. So does that dominance make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're getting to the fun part, because now if we have multiple players in one region, we're going to battle. And during a conflict, a battle takes place in each region where at least 2 players have at least 1 figure. The first thing you're going to do is going to do this card selection. So each player with at least 1 figure in the region is going to select a card. And then we're going to reveal them simultaneously. And we're going to resolve all the cards in reverse devotion order. But there's one exception, which is the plague card. And we're going to go over the plague card first. So the plague card, if it's revealed before any other battle cards are taken, we're going to do a bunch of stuff. That part's out of order in this rulebook. Okay, here we go.
If anybody plays a Plague of Locusts in a battle, you resolve that effect once. And that's the bidding.
Right. It's only done one time. So if we all do a plague thing, it's just 1 plague. It's literally just an event before the rest of the cards are done. So basically, each player with at least 1 figure in the region will blind bid followers to sacrifice. So on your board, you'll eventually have, everyone has 1 follower, you'll eventually have more. So we're going to blind bid those followers. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to be doing that. I think we just put them in the orange blocks or something, or your little blocks.
So
Yeah, you have a counter.
each player has a zone next to their hand. Inside the zone is this counter.
Right. So
Bidding counter. You can just set that to the number that you're bidding. Nobody else can see your bidding counters as long as it's in your box. So you just set the number, and then you just all pull it out at the same time.
all right, so that'll work. And that's what we're going to do. And whenever you... So basically what's going to end up happening is the person who sacrificed the most in the way of followers wins. And all warriors and guardians in the region are killed except for those belonging to the player who sacrificed the single most followers. If 2 or more players are tied for the highest bid, then nobody's figures are spared. So they all die. Now, it is really important to note that your gods can't die. Okay? And we might have a monster that can't die too, I don't know yet. But your god can't die. So your god cannot be killed by the plague. So it can be a strategy to have a god in there and just have everyone blow up. Because your number of followers everyone has is public knowledge. And maybe no one has one by the time we get to the 4th conflict in the region. Alright, so once that's done, then each of the cards get done. And we're going to go for the first one's called Build Mon. Well, also note that you see how there's a +1 sign and a +2 on one of them. That adds to your power in the conflict. So if you have a single figure there, you add +1. For if you play plagues, drought adds +2. But we're going to do build monuments. So when this card is real, the player may build a monument of their choice. It could be obelisk, a temple, or a pyramid. And this is limited to the amount that is in the supply. So there's not an unlimited amount of temples and pyramids and obelisks you can build. You have to sacrifice 2 followers plus additional 2 followers for every monument of that type you already control anywhere on the board. So if I wanted to build another temple, I have to sacrifice 4 followers. So does that part make sense?
Yes, so the first time that you build, like if you don't control an obelisk already, the first time you're going to build one, it's just going to cost you at least 2 followers. But if you already control an obelisk and you go to build a second obelisk, it's going to cost you 4.
That is correct.
Okay.
So I don't know that there's any placement rules other than has to be somewhere on the board. Because I couldn't see where they said it had to be adjacent to anything. So if someone sees that, they can correct me. But for right now, I think you can place your monument anywhere on the board. So we'll go with that for now until someone sees something different. But I believe that's the case. The next card we're going to talk about is the Cycle of Mott. Basically, when you play this card, you're saying, hey, I'm not really playing a card this round. I just want my cards back. And when you play that card, you get that card and all your other cards that you've played previously back into your hand. The next card's Drought. Figures in the desert, which is the beige yellow spaces, are owned by the player who revealed the card, are doubled their normal strength during this battle. So everybody starts out with a base 1 strength. Every monster has a 1 strength unless you unlock an ability or something. So for the most point, you're going to have like 2 power instead of 1 for everything. You have some Ankh powers you can unlock to power up your character a little bit and your warriors, but for general, everything's 1 power. Flood, for each figure in a fertile region space owned by that player who revealed the card, that player gains 1 follower. So these are fertile spaces, so we have 4 figures in here, you get 4 followers, so it's not too bad. Miracle, after battle resolution, the player gains 1 devotion for each of their figures killed in the course of the battle, and this includes if they died from plague. So once all these regions, that's it for the battles, and we're going to resolve all the regions. And I'll explain the next things in a minute, but the last event that can occur is going to be the Camel Caravan. And what you can do with the Camel Caravan is you can place up to 6 camels on the board. And they have to be on one of the lines of the hexes, and they have to connect one border to another to be legal. So I could wall off this area if I wanted to, so this would be now a new region. And what will end up happening is I'm going to grab the next highest number for the conflict marker and place it here. And then after I do that, I can swap it with any other one on the board. So does the camel thing make sense?
It's an interesting new tweet.
I didn't quite get it.
Okay, so you see I have these little camel tokens?
I do, yep.
That marks a border.
Okay.
You can, with the camel event occurring, you can make a new border. So
Yeah, you can draw a new border.
You can draw a new line. So I'm going to draw a line here. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 of them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have 4 of them here. And now I would take the number 5 one. So I'll put this back in a second. And I'll place it
Okay.
here. So
all right.
then after I place it, I can now swap it with any of the other numbers on the board.
Oh,
And
so
now,
5 would go somewhere else and another number would go there?
only if you wanted to.
Okay.
And this guy is, where are those guys? What was that one on? Okay, so that's the Camel Caravan. That's basically you're just redoing the map. So you're making more areas. You can strategically wall off an area that you're pretty good at, or push out.
Yeah, there are some limits to it. You can't use more than 6 of the camel tokens to draw your line, and you can't create a zone that's less than 6 spaces.
That is also correct.
So no out of control gerrymandering.
Right.
Well,
Right.
you know.
This isn't political districting 101.
No, just moderately gerrymander. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to keep going through events. We're going to keep doing our actions. We're going to keep going around in a circle. Everyone's going to do up to two actions on their turn, until we get to the end of the third conflict. When we hit the end of the third conflict, two gods are going to become merged. So what will happen with this is we have to determine the two gods that will merge, and these gods will be the two lowest in the position on the devotion track. We're going to take the one with the lowest of those two, remove from the game their god figure, warriors, guardians, battle cards belonging to the lower merged god, remove all Ankh tokens attached to monuments belonging to the lower merged god, and return all the god followers to the supply. So you're basically just taking everything and just removing it of that player. You're going to take I don't know if this game actually has the little rings in it.
No.
But you would normally take your colored ring and put it underneath the god that had a slightly higher devotion that you're merging with, so that you know the two are merged. But it's fine. And on your player board here, you notice you have a joined with little board right there. You're going to swap that with the other person you joined with, so you'll know the two that they're having. Now you will actually have a couple cool things that will happen. You're going to move the higher merged god Ankh token and place it on top of the lower god merged token, so that's going to go backwards, probably. And then the lower god, then the lower god merging adjacent god takes all of their Ankh powers that are on their board and matches it with the god they merged with, the higher god. So you know you can keep track. And throughout the game, when you're both taking turns, you're going to move them the same places, so you keep track of what powers you have.
Yeah, that's the big advantage. Like
Yes.
you move down on the score track, but for the rest of the game, that now joined player gets double actions and has access to all the special abilities of both.
Right, and both players will control, the merged god, their shared pool of warriors, the guardians, and the followers, and all that originally belonged to the higher god. So you're going to be you're just going to be like doubling turns. So each of you take a turn, you're going to get two actions. So that joined god's going to get 4 actions. Yeah, so you're going to be single entity during the game. They can use both god abilities on their turn, as well as identical Ankh powers. So your Ankh powers have to be the same, and you notice you will reset them to be the higher god's devotion, the one that was slightly higher's Ankh powers. But both god powers can be used, which is really powerful.
Yeah, it almost sounds like they'll be catching up really quick, and then everybody's going to kind of want to slow them down.
Maybe, it depends on how far they're behind, too.
Yeah, this is one of the things about the game when I read it in the rule book. I'm like, I do not know how this is going to work. So we're going to have to just find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to see how this is going to work out in this game, because I think it's going to be super cool. So, the final thing to notice, on the event board, there's one other really bad place. So we merge the gods, right? And then we're going to get to the eliminate gods in the red. So at the end of that conflict, if you are not, if you are in this area here, you're just gone. You're out of the game. No more.
And the game could end at that point.
Yeah,
like if there's only one god left.
It's highly likely that I'm not going to be good at this game, so I'm going to probably disappear at that point. But maybe everyone will follow me. Who knows? So if there is anyone left at all, if there's only one,
it's also possible that we're all in the red and then we all lose the game together.
So they said one of the biggest problems with the merged god, you still have a devotion issue. You still got to push yourself up that ranking there. So that could be a thing. So if there is only one left, the game ends and that person wins. If there's 2 or more left, we keep going. And there's going to only be 2 more events and then the final battle. And at the final battle, the one with the most devotion wins. Okay, if anyone's alive. So does anyone have any questions where we might need to figure it out?
I'm sure I will have a bunch of questions as we play.
Yeah, I'll probably
to
need
it.
a clarification tour as well, even though I've already read the rules.
Oh, I'm pretty
And
sure.
it looks like each god has his own like god power that's unique to it.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Right.
now we're going to go and I'll read mine first, and then we'll just, because I'm already talking. So I'll read mine first, and then I will go around and everyone can read what their power is. So I'm Ra. When Ra summons any figure, the player may choose to assign a sun token to that figure. If Ra wins a battle in the region with a sun token, Ra gains max of 1 extra devotion token in return. Devotion. Someone's figures in devotion token returns to the dashboard after the figure's killed. Okay, so if the figure's killed, the token goes back to the dashboard. If he's not killed, I could gain an extra devotion. That's basically it. All right.
You know how to
Okay.
zoom in, right?
Yeah.
If you hold Alt, you can zoom in on the.
Yeah, it was just one of the hands was over, and I can't see through the hand. That was all.
Yeah, if you hold Alt and scan over it, you'll zoom in, though, so you can see.
It goes away from the hand disappears.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. All right, who wants to read theirs next?
I'll go ahead and go next. Anubis. Anytime warriors are killed, Anubis can trap it in one of your available slots. During battle resolution, Anubis gets +1 strength per trapped warrior. A player can summon a trapped warrior by paying 1 follower to Anubis.
My question is, do you actually have to be in that area?
Doesn't look like it. It says anytime warriors are killed.
Yep. That's what it sounds like, yeah. Anytime warriors are killed, Anubis can trap it in one of your available slots. During battle resolution, Anubis gets +1 strength per trapped warrior, and a player can summon a trapped warrior by paying 1 follower to Anubis. So I'm assuming that means any of you all could summon one of those trapped warriors for yourself if you pay Anubis a follower.
Okay, so here's something cool.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna take dead followers from us because you're also a death god, right?
Right.
And what do you call it? You're gonna get a battle bonus for them. I'm assuming that we have to get them back through the summon figures action.
Correct.
So
yeah, you can. Yeah.
Once you've got them trapped on your board, we can perform the summon figures action, and instead of taking a figure out of our supply, we can pay you a follower to take the figure out of your pool,
Right.
make you a little weaker.
Right, and it
Yep.
also says that Anubis can trap his own warriors,
Oh
but
my.
you're never able to free them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So if
All
I
right.
trap my own warriors, they stay there, but I continually stay at that strength, that plus strength level. Then.
Yeah, so you'd be a 4 strength god.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah, no, might be worth it to do at least for one. Yeah.
I think
Possibility.
It'll probably hurt you for having things adjacent to monuments and stuff, but
Right.
I don't know. He could get extra figures up here with the monsters. So
yeah.
Dan, you want to go next?
sure. I picked Osiris. My ability is Gateway to the Underworld. Whenever the Osiris loses a battle, he can place or relocate 1 Underworld token into any empty space in the same region where the battle occurred. Relocation doesn't affect any figure or monument on the space. And then Osiris can summon 1 extra figure with a summon figure action onto an Underworld token. And then building and movement onto an underworld token by other gods not elected. And then underworld tokens do not count as desert or fertile. So I've got of these tokens here. And I guess they'll be coming out on the board and doing weird stuff like so.
So that's a unique strategy. You actually might want to potentially lose a couple combats on purpose just to get your guys out. Or give spawning points for your guys.
Yeah, the more of I have, I can summon with one action.
Right, which is awesome. Alright, so you just threw it off the board.
I'm sorry, I was lagging, and then I was trying to put it back, and oh, there it is. Okay, I got it.
Alright, so I guess we got Nathan now. So it's Nathan.
Yeah. So I'm Amun. Once during each conflict event, you may play 2 conflict cards in a region. Resolve both, adding power bonuses together. You may declare you are playing 2 cards. You must declare that you're playing 2 cards before an opponent commits their choice.
Right. What's really cool about that one is you can actually play, let's say, Plague and then Cycle of Mott.
Yeah. At the next turn, do the same thing.
Good, yeah, you could. You might burn through your followers really quick, but you know that is a possibility.
That's what followers are for, to burn through.
You're right.
I mean, thematically, we are sacrificing them.
That's right.
I mean, that's what the rulebook says we're doing with them, so whatever.
All right, so the rulebook specifically says the person that can go first has the most cats. I have 1 cat. I know Peter has a cat. Nathan does not have a cat.
Nope.
Dan, do you
It's
have
not
a
me.
cat?
It's not me. Nope.
And since Peter has not read the rulebook,
Yeah, I would not go first.
wait, what? Oh, you don't want to go first? All right.
No, I will defer to you.
You'll defer to me. I don't know if that's a bright idea, but we're gonna see if it works out. I think I had a. Huh. Okay. So one thing I just want to go real quick here is, see if I get down to it, is the gods we picked. Can anyone good with pronunciations?
I
I could give it a shot. What do you need to be read?
No.
So, I want to read off the level 1, level 2, and level 3 gods powers.
Oh, the powers.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So everyone's got the same powers, correct? Yeah,
well,
looks
they have
like
the
it.
same power of 1. I'm sorry, I meant ability, not power. Wrong words. So just their abilities. Everyone's well, unless it states otherwise, they're all power 1.
Okay. So the options for level 1 Ankh powers are commanding, win a battle, gain 3 followers. Inspiring, monuments cost you a maximum of 3 followers to build. Bountiful, gain double followers when you play the flood card. And revered, when you use the gain followers action, gain +1 follower. And then the level 2 powers are glorious, win a battle by 2 or more strength to gain 1 extra devotion. Obelisk attuned, start of battle, move your figures to adjacent 2 spaces adjacent to your obelisk in this region. Temple attuned, your god has +1 strength for each of your temples. Pyramid attuned, when summoning +1 figure next to each of your pyramids. Then there's level 3 powers.
I meant the monsters. I'm sorry.
Oh, the monsters.
Yeah. So we have
Okay, I could do that.
There,
Yeah,
let's do
Neckbat.
that.
Neckbat. Yeah. Okay, so the Neckbat, which is the crazy bird thing,
Yeah.
says when moving, you can move Neckbat to any available space anywhere on the board. Then there's Satet, which looks like a cat archer. Satet may end her movement in a space occupied by an enemy, pushing them 1 space over. If there are no empty valid spaces available around the enemy, the ability cannot be used. We have on level 2, the Mummy, Whenever a mummy is killed, is immediately resummoned at no cost adjacent to your god figure.
Mm.
We have a pep, which is a giant crocodile thing.
Which
When
looks cool.
summoned, it can be placed in any water space on the board. This by itself already makes him. You don't need to place him adjacent to one of your figures or monuments. Water space they occupy is considered to be part of every region it's adjacent to. So looking over here on the board, like this water space right here is adjacent to 2 and 1, for example.
Until you start putting camels out, and there can be more.
Yeah, until you start manipulating the board with camels. We have an Andro Sphinx. Enemy warriors and guardians that find themselves adjacent to the Androsphinx don't count their strength towards the result of a battle they participate in. Locks them down with a riddle. And the giant scorpion says when it is summoned or moved, the player may point its claws at 1 or 2 adjacent spaces. At the start of any conflict event, any monument the giant scorpion is pointing at gets destroyed, returning it to the supply.
That's pretty cool. All right.
Okay.
So that's the monsters. We have our own abilities and stuff. I am going to take my first turn. And I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to summon a... I want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to move first. And I'm going to move Osiris here.
I'm sorry, I'm green.
Oh, crap. I knew that.
You're orange.
I knew that. I do that. I do that. I'm going to move Osiris. I'm going to move my raw follower here.
3 spaces, James.
Dang it. Raw follower. Raw's going here. Then I'm going to summon. And I'm going to summon a warrior. And I'm going to somehow put a token underneath them, so I'll just do it that way.
Oh, that snaps together quite nicely. Okay.
Yeah, so they did a good job. All right, so that's it. I'm done. So next player order would be Anubis goes. And just say what you're doing.
All right. So let's see. Up to 3 spaces. I'm going to move as well.
Okay.
And I will move my warrior here.
Okay.
Next to this obelisk.
Sure.
And let's see. And I am also going to go ahead and summon a figure. All right, and so that's where I grab one of my other warriors.
Yeah.
And plop them on the field. That's all you have available right now.
Right. I'm gonna put him here next to this temple. And where did you grab the piece that went under it?
Oh, you don't get that. So that's
okay,
my
that's
special ability.
something you got. Okay, gotcha.
I made my warrior radiant. So
fantastic.
You could have moved both your pieces, right?
You can.
Yeah, you can move all your pieces.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're not limited to one.
Before you summon, do you want to move the other guy?
No, I don't.
Okay, go ahead and summon your figure. Now it has to be adjacent to one of your other figures or a monument you control, which you can.
No, he got it.
Yep,
Right.
which it is. Yep.
Okay,
so I'm good.
I believe Dan is next, and then Nathan.
Well, I am also going to move. I'm going to set myself up for something a little bit different, though. I was going to move and summon, but too many people are doing this, so
yeah, you don't want the event to fire off that fast.
I don't want the event. So I'm going to move first, and I'm going to
Ooh.
Sorry, is that gain followers?
Mm-hmm.
That's gain followers. So you
Okay.
gain
I get 2,
2
right?
followers. Yeah. So you're near. Well, you wait. Will you get 3 followers, right? Because you're near this monument, and that monument. So you get 3 followers, right?
Yeah, I know I get them for the neutral ones that I'm next to. I'm not sure about the one I control that I'm not next to.
I think you do, but let's double check. By the way, this again is the work in progress rules. So as different versions come through, and if we like the game, we'll probably just keep playing it with the different versions of the rules. But it's
Yeah, the way I'm reading it, I think you still have to be adjacent to it, but I could be wrong.
The way you're reading it says adjacent. You think adjacent?
Yeah, I think it's because it's yours or neutral that you have any figures adjacent to.
Yep.
And so,
Yep.
so this one, even though he owns it, he's not adjacent to it.
So we get
Right.
2. All right, that makes sense.
All right. No, I'm good.
All right. Now that would be Nathan's turn.
Okay, so I want to do something different, so I might just grant a god an Ankh power.
Okay. Well,
And
remember, your second
Yep.
action has to be lower than your first. So if you just get an Ankh power right now, you won't
Ah,
have a second
That's your
action.
only action.
Okay, so I will. Well, then I can do one more move. It won't trigger the event thing, so kind of. Or I could just There's no point summoning the thing. I will move. I want to move him there. This guy here. And. Ooh. Now we'll just summon a figure. I won't be creative. I'll just do what everybody else did.
Man.
Summon one there.
Man, this is
Actually, we
wonderful.
here.
Wonderful. All right, Nathan, you all good?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going. Oh crap!
Yeah. Since that's the top one, if you do anything below that, you can't go back up and do that one. But the next person who does it first, also, it's the only action because it starts the event.
Yep.
You know what? I'm okay with it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We'll see what happens.
So what I'm going to do is, learning too, I guess.
Yep, for sure.
So I'm going to do movement. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We set that aside. This is going to go here. And then I am going to gain control of a monument. But so that's the end of my movement. So I'm going to move the event track up. So now I can gain control of a monument, and I'm going to. And I'm going to gain control of the one you don't think I'm going to, which is the one over here.
That's right. As the person who triggered the event, he's the one who gets to do that.
I believe that is
Forgot
correct.
about that.
So since I triggered the event, I get to do that.
Okay.
So that's it. My turn's over. Oh wait, I'm sorry. So I have to.
Yeah. So then we reset all of those, right?
No.
Or just that?
Just this one.
Just that one. Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely going to go ahead and move. And 1, 2. Can I step here where the number is?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's just
Okay.
if you
I
need
didn't
to move
think
it
so.
away, just
Yeah, I'll just move it over a little bit. All right. So I'm gonna move him there. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and gain followers.
sweet.
So that's gonna give me 1 and 2, correct?
2, yes.
Mhm.
All right. Shoot, where are those at? on the board?
Oh, your followers are your bag right in front of you. So you're Anubis. It's right here. So you're just gonna.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's my Anubis thing.
I'm sorry. There's a bag of followers here.
Oh my! I'm sorry. Yes.
And there's a bag of followers over here.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, thank you very much.
My
So I get
bad.
2 of those.
Yes.
All right, that's me.
All right. So Dan.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna. I'm gonna grab more followers. I still get 2. Just loading them up, and I think I'll do
Ooh.
this.
All right. So I'm gonna go over to my board here so people can see. What are you thinking about getting?
So I sacrifice one of my followers and I'm acquiring a level 1 power, right? And then
Oh, I did forget about that. When you acquire your level 1 power, you have to sacrifice a follower. When you do a level 2 power, you have to sacrifice 2 followers. And when you do a level 3 power, you have to sacrifice 3 followers.
I think I'm gonna start revered. When I use the gain followers action, I get +1 follower. I'm gonna load up.
I think that's a pretty good one. That's pretty solid.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
you get second action. What you gonna do? Or that was
Yeah, that was my second. I'm sorry, this moved somehow. It should be right there.
right where it is. Okay, Nathan, you're up.
Okay, I am going to. Oh, I don't want to do any of that. Okay. I guess I will. No, I guess I will summon, which is gonna help him out.
I mean, yes.
Which
Actually, yeah, it will. So many monuments.
so I summon him, and then I'm getting a god power,
Okay.
which is I am
You're-
going for bountiful.
Oh, yeah.
So when I play a flood count card, it doubles the number of followers I get.
Yeah, that's nice because you have a bunch of flood. Well, yeah, you have a bunch of flood. Right?
Yep.
You're on moon. So you have a ton of flood.
Yep.
Right, so that's perfect for you. Okay. So do I want to lose my second action again just to gain another monument? Do I want to do that? There's still a whole bunch of neutral ones left. No, I'm going to gain followers, and I actually get 3 followers because of here, here, and here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow, this is really hard to be able to do this. Don't take my followers, mine. Oh, almost made it. All right.
There you go.
I made it!
He did it.
Finally, so
Comedy of errors.
I gotta get a flippin' power now. So
See how it is. You just gain the followers and then you burn them. You just burn them.
Actually, you know what? I'm really dumb anyway because there's followers right there. I should just whatever.
Oh, are they that close? Oh, nice. Okay. So much closer to me too.
Yeah.
So much closer to me too.
So I'm gonna do I'm all in for winning. I'm gonna say commanding. If I win a battle, I get 3 followers. So you're all gonna lose.
All right.
All
And
right.
that was your second action?
That was my second action. So you guys can event the poop out of stuff now.
All right. Well, I am going to move.
Uh-huh.
Boop. And then go right next to your little warrior there. I'm actually going to... I don't know that really matters. I'm going to leave that guy where he is. So that's the only one I'm going to move. And then I'm going to go ahead and get... Since everybody else is getting their powers built up, I'll go ahead and get one as well.
All right. You have to sacrifice a follower.
Yep. I'm going to sacrifice a follower. Put that in this bag since it's closer.
Yeah.
And I am going to go with commanding.
Commanding, okay.
Yep. And then that means I get to build and claim one of those monuments, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Not build. Claim.
Not build, claim. Yeah, claim.
So you can claim the monument up here, the obelisk, or the pyramid.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and claim this pyramid.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Yep.
All right, Dan, you're up, man.
So dirty.
I think I'm just gonna summon a figure
Okay.
to trigger the thing. My figure will be over here, I think. We'll put him near Nathan. We've got a very tense border.
Yeah.
And then I also advance the event token, and I'm going to claim probably this one, this pyramid.
All right.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
This resets. Here. And then I am going to summon a guy.
Oh, man. Are you going to initiate a battle already?
It's getting close.
Oh, you can't summon a battle. You can't summon a character there. That's to be. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I meant to put him here just to
That's fine.
place him.
There.
Yeah, good. And then... Oh, yeah, that would initiate a battle. Did that do anything?
Just Peter and I would fight, but
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Of course, you're okay with it. The other three regions would all have dominance, and everyone would get devotion all over the place. Except for you would be on the losing end of that stick. Mate, no, not.
Yeah, he would get 2 to our 3.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any other place. So yeah, he would get 2. We would get 3. I could potentially get more, or Peter could get more because we're actually battling.
Yeah, I think I have to because I don't have followers to do my god power.
Yeah, you could not do a second action. Because then I can move and fight.
No, I will do that. So I get my followers. So I get 3 followers.
Yeah, you're near 3 monuments, so you get 3 followers.
Yep.
And then the conflict happens.
All right, so we do them in order. I have dominance in here. So that means I get 1 devotion.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get a devotion for each temple that I have, or each monument that I have majority of. I have the majority of pyramids and obelisks in that region, so I have 3 devotions. There was no battle, so the radiance doesn't do anything. So that was section 1. Section 2 here, Peter and I are going to fight.
Right. Do I go ahead and gain my 2 devotion before that, or do we fight first?
No, you don't. You don't get that until the end of the battle.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna secretly pick a card.
Okay, I gotta look over these again real quick.
And
When you pick
a card, does it go face down on the board or face up?
So no, the cards are face up in your hand. So whatever card you're picking, just hover your mouse over it, hit F to flip it face down, and then like drag it out of your hand into the space in front of you.
Oh, okay, got it. And then F to flip it back when I'm ready.
Yeah, have to flip it back over face up when you're both ready.
All right. So where are we going to lay them at?
Just there's fine.
All right, so I did mine. You did yours. We're going to go ahead and both flip now. So I did miracle, and you did drought. So you are going to super win with this. So basically, with drought.
But again, drought costs, right? So I got to.
No. That's +2 power.
Oh, okay.
You figure in desert space in this region double in strength. Plus, you also get +2 power. So you have.
Yeah, you got 6 combat strength. You whoop him.
He had 5 because the one's not in the desert. So
okay. Yeah, I forgot that's still the same region.
He has 7. Whoa, I lied. So he has 4. He gets +2 on the card, so that's 6, 7. So he has 7 power. Does that sound right?
I'm not.
Yep.
So it's 2 and 2.
1.
Yep.
And
1.
On the card itself, you have +2 combat.
Right.
So that means you now have. You killed me. You have 7 combat to my 1. My raw worker guy.
Yes.
We'll go back to my pool and my miracle card. If you look at the miracle card, after the battle resolved, I gain 1 devotion for each of your figures killed. I only had 1 figure killed, so he'll go over here, back to my stuff, and I will gain my 1 devotion now. However, you gain a devotion. Wait, how does that work again for the battle, dude? It's a devotion, right? The battle. He gains 1. Players with the highest total strikes win the battle. They gain 1 devotion and kill all the enemy figures. So that happens first. So you are purple, right? So that's you.
Yep. So I now have 1 devotion.
And
so he gets points for monument majority, and he gets 1 for battle resolution. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the 1 for the battle resolution because I only killed 1.
We're gonna do more in a second here. So you're gonna wait.
He gets 3.
Yeah, you get it for. Don't you get it for each of your monuments too?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. And then you also were your Ankh ability. So if you win a battle, you gain 3 followers. So go ahead and get.
Oh shoot, that's right. So I do gain 3 followers. Okay.
I'm sorry. Nathan, should you have for total devotion?
What?
I'm sorry.
James.
Should you have?
I have 4.
Okay, I think you're here then, because this first space I think is the setup /0 space.
Sure. We'll put that.
So the white space doesn't actually count as the first one?
So put me up there where your thingy is, and we're good. So I have 4.
Okay.
Peter's 3.
Okay.
So that was zone 2. Now we're going to do zone 3. And then zone 3, there's just dominance. So you'll get 1 devotion,
2.
right? 2 devotion?
Yeah, he has 1 monument.
Oh, 1
and
devotion
I get
for dominance and 1 devotion for the monument. And you get 3.
So I'm over here on top of Peter's token.
Which is important that you're on top of it. Because that means that you have higher devotion.
And it just goes on top because it's the second one to get there.
Yeah, it's just the order in which things resolve this round.
Gotcha.
So that's it. And technically, we could have took this little battle marker and just thrown it down while we were.
Oh, okay.
We should have done that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that we didn't cover that in the rules explanation. Who was the one who triggered the battle?
That would have been Nathan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
Okay.
tiebreaker
Yeah,
token?
Nathan, you would have gained control of this token, and this token allows you to use sometime during the battle phase, basically win an otherwise tied battle.
Okay.
It only happens once. So if there's multiple battles and there's multiple ties, when you use it.
So it's kind of useless since
You
not
didn't
in any
battle
battle.
anyone,
Yeah,
so
since-
it's
yeah.
completely useless for you.
Reference. we're gonna have another battle in like 4 more event.
Oh,
So-
absolutely. It's going to happen.
Exactly.
Well, somebody else will take that, right? Or is it? Do I keep?
Yeah, no, it's whoever triggers that battle
Yeah,
event.
so, yeah.
So the
Right.
card that I played on this turn, it stays out here now, right?
Yeah, it's gone.
Right, until you pick it up with Cycle of Matt later, yeah.
Right. Okay.
And the same with mine. I probably shouldn't have done mine right away, but whatever. So Nathan's done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my 2 actions. I think that I will.
Oh, shoot.
Summon.
Did you forget something or?
Yeah, I should have trapped James's warrior.
Yeah, totally take them. Just take one of my warriors and put them on your deck.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm summoning, but I don't care to take my warrior back.
What's it doing?
I'm going to go ahead and put another Radiance counter on. I'm going to throw. Radiance
It won't
counter.
snap
It won't
properly.
actually stay in there. Okay, there we go.
Just leave him nearby. It's fine.
Don't make him fall off the board. All right.
But there's a circle there. He should fit.
So I summoned. I'm
Okay.
going to go ahead and get another Ankh power. So this is cool because now that I'm really bad at battles, I'm going to get a monument cost you a max of 3 followers to build. Because I think I'm going to go in the monument strategy. But I get to pick a monster.
Has to be one of the level ones.
Yes. And the level ones I have, again, these 2.
Yeah, the Neckbet and the Setet.
So a deck rider just flies over the board. So he just whatever he wants, he just goes over the board. Satet may move.
Can push other people around.
Yeah. And I can push them into a different region and stuff. You know what? I'm going to take one of these guys. I don't know how to.
So
put my
right
color
click on it, and part of the contextual menu should be color tint. And in the lower right corner of that box should be a quick menu. Just select orange.
Color tint. Orange. Apply. Oh,
There you
sweet.
go. Nice.
All right. So I got my 2 things. Go ahead, Peter. What are you going to do?
All right.
People watching this are going to be like, that Jim is really bad at these controls.
I'm going to go ahead and summon a figure. Place one of your figures from your pool adjacent to one of your figures in monuments. I'm going to bring him up here.
Jim, do you need to also take the card for that monster?
No, there's just one reminder card. So
Yeah, I don't think there's multiple cards here. Yeah.
No.
So I just know if I can go back and look or whatnot, but I just know that my monster I can just fly him all over the board after I summon him.
Okay.
Which is important.
Okay, so you can have 2 of the same. People can have the same monster. They just cap of 3 of them. They can
Right,
be out.
but there's only 3 and there's 4 players.
yeah, there's 5 of us, and there's 6 level 1 monsters available. So we'll all get one, but you might not get the one that you necessarily want.
Right.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead and, for my second action, I'm going to gain followers.
Sweet.
And so if I'm, again, this is so
You would gain 3
1,
followers.
2, 3 followers.
Yeah, 3 followers. Where'd you summon your guy to?
Right here.
Oh, sweet. All right. We should fight.
That's the plan.
Oh, wait, no, this is not good. What are you talking about? I shall destroy
Where's he?
you.
Where's he? Oh, he's summoned down there. Okay, all right.
All right, that's my 2
Definitely become
actions.
more aggressive during this.
Okay. I feel like I need to. My first action is going to be to summon a figure
Okay.
against Nathan's growing army.
Yeah.
I'll put it here just in case Pete gets an idea.
I would never.
My other action will be God Power. I'll turn in one of my followers. I am gonna go with Inspiring, and I'll go for the other monster for my pick. I'll take the Archer Setet that pushes things around.
Okay, yeah, she's pretty cool. I was thinking about that, but I was like, I don't want to push people out of my region. I actually want to try to win combat at some point. Oh, wait, you know what? I think I forgot to sacrifice a follower. So I'm going to do that right now. To get my level 1.
Okay. Those are my 2.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Do you have any followers left, Dan? Yep.
Yeah, 3.
3, okay.
So
I've
have
got all the
2,
followers.
by the way. Peter just
I've got 8.
so many followers, and Nathan looks like he has 3.
Anubis is
I have
most loved.
Most loved my butt. No.
I don't like this. I don't like this. What is happening? What is happening?
Oh man,
Dan was all worried over there,
I was.
and he
I
should not
was.
have been.
okay.
I should not have been. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's
well,
right.
Now Nathan's just completely open.
Well, but I'm
Yeah.
summoning next to my god.
Oh, so your
figure.
next action summon?
Yeah, he moved and now he's summoning. Yep.
All
All right,
Nate,
that's fine.
trigger off the event.
Camels.
Which is the camels.
Yeah.
Wait, which
I'm sorry. The camel supply is right here.
let's see.
Oh, what?
Six of them?
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna draw it right
He is.
so that you're like 4-1 or 4-2.
Yep. That's exactly what's happening.
The camels actually go on the lines, but that's
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not on the point, not on the corners, but on the line
points,
itself.
lines.
Oh, okay.
You're close, but it doesn't really matter. It's the
Do
same
it.
number in the end. Okay, so you're
So
on
there's one more right there.
So I only need 4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have you get your 5th token. Now you
Yeah.
can swap it with a different one.
Huh. I don't know what if how.
Well, how do you want it? Do you want that to resolve first, or you
Yeah,
like that
I just
resolving
not.
last? Or?
I'm not sure which one's better to resolve first or last.
I don't know. I got some moves to make though before the next fight happens.
As a tactical point, I noted that last time we had a conflict, I resolved last, and because of that, I was on top of Pete, which
Yep,
means
in the
technically
devotion.
I have
Oh,
more
that's
devotion than him.
cool.
So I
Correct. Last
think
is kind of good
resolving
sometimes.
last. I think resolving last is actually advantageous.
So I'm gonna do it that way.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So don't forget to move the event tracker up and reset your thing.
Yep.
Oh, I got the token thingy.
All right. So now it's my turn. Treachery. Okay. Don't know what to do. Well, I'm going to summon my guy. My monster. So we go there. And then I'm going to...
Can you put a sun token on the monster, or is it just soldiers?
I think it's just warriors. I'm pretty sure it's just warriors. So that's what I'm going to go with. Just warriors.
Nope, it says any figure on your sheet.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, I will...
Well, then I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
They put, oh, they don't want to do that. All right, so he's summoning here. And he goes here. And then,
I am feeling very spread out right now.
how much? We got some. So, we don't. Oh my gosh, we don't have all that much time.
Oh, this game's going pretty fast, actually.
Hey, it goes very fast. I'm gonna.
We're all gonna lose, guys. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice 2 of
Ooh.
my followers, and I missed the bag, but that's okay. I'm going to get your god has +1 strength for each of your temples. Well, I'm going to do summon +1 figures next to each of your pyramids. I'm going to do that instead. So I did pyramid attuned. So I did pyramid attuned. So whenever I summon, I can summon an additional warrior by that. And that's it. So Peter, go ahead.
Well, I need to freaking summon some figures, so
Yeah, you summon them figures.
I'm gonna summon away.
Oh, why? Were you worried about something?
Oh no, not at all. Oh no.
Let me move the number
physics.
token.
Yeah. Physics suck.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and trigger, and I'm going to unlock one of my powers. That's gonna cost me a follower.
Oh, you're gonna get a monster too, aren't you?
How does that work? So when you do this, instead of doing one of the Ankh powers, you can
No. You get an Ankh power and you also unlock a monster because you're unveiling the scarab symbol underneath.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I gotcha. All right, so inspire one costs max 3 to build. Gain bountiful. Repair when you gain the holiday. I'm gonna go over here to inspiring.
All right.
And then I choose one of these.
Yeah. So you can. There's
One of
levels.
these.
One of the
figures.
level ones. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, one of
Yep.
the
You're saying-
ones.
Yep. Let's see. When moving.
Infinite movement bird
Right.
thing
Or push somebody.
or the push somebody around. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the infinite movement.
Take the infinite movement. All right.
So let's put you over here.
All right. Now you're going to trigger the event track.
Color
So
10.
that'll happen.
And I don't think is that it. That's not the exact same color, but all right. And then trigger the event, and I can claim this guy.
That's not a bad idea. So you basically have both monuments in that. Nathan still has one monument. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the last action, you got to return the event track marker back.
That's right.
And stands up.
All right.
I wonder if I'm going to go.
Well, I'm going to open myself up to something. I'm going to move figures first.
I actually don't think there's a way of winning the game at all unless you do have some conflict.
Right. I mean, because you got to get the devotion.
And then I'm going to gain followers. 1, 2, 3, 4 followers.
Ow.
That's good.
Someone's
going to use
5. 5 because of my special ability.
Oh, that's right. You got the one where you get extra followers.
I got +1. Yep.
Okay. So, someone needs to move in my area so I can just kill them. All right. So that's it, Dan?
Yes.
All right. So Nathan's turn. I see this red line is really hard to get past. Maybe.
Well, we don't have to worry about the red line until the 4th conflict.
Yeah, but I'm not going to make it in my current set.
So I'm gonna move.
I'm sorry. Let's have a quick refresher here. How do you earn devotion to get above that red line? Is it just through the conflict event?
Or if you have special ability or something, but yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess the miracle card.
The miracle card, yeah, there's other things that do it, but yeah, basically you're going to win all your devotion in battle.
Okay.
During,
All right.
during the conflict phase, whether you're dominant or whatnot, it's going to be that.
Oh,
Yeah,
if I move, I only get the one action though.
That
but
is
I need
correct.
to get control of a monument.
Well, you're adjacent to a monument already, so you can automatically gain control of a monument. And that'll happen. So if you move, you're only going to get your one action. You'll gain control of the monument.
Yep.
But you're probably not going to move. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think I just need to do that because I need to start getting control of monuments.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what I would do. How are you?
So I think I'm going to do this.
Sure. That makes it so that you're no longer adjacent to this one, if that matters.
Right, but I can only get control of one monument, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The temple.
That's correct.
Oh, but actually, it might be smarter. Sorry, to do that. I think much smarter to do it that way. Wait, is there a better way? Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so can I can't steal this one, right?
Not yet. So that would have been this event.
Yep.
And then just go ahead and reset the action. One back.
Yep.
Okay.
Just didn't snap right.
I am going to. Alright, where is that? Put that guy right here, right? I'm going to move this one. I hope I put that guy back in the right spot, but I'm going to move this one. He's going to go here. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever, it's good now. Right?
You got it.
Yeah, we got it. And he's going to go.
The flying guy.
Dang it. This is. Radiance tokens are pain. But there you go. So he goes here. So that's the first move. The second move, I am going to. Actually. Dang it. I'm going to move him too. 1, 2, 3. So he's going to move here. So then I am going to gain followers, I think, which is going to give me 3 followers. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead, Peter.
All right. I am going to summon. And I want to bring out my winged fella. How do I do that? He's...
You're going to have to plop him by one of your other figures or a monument control.
Right. So I'm going to bring him right up here.
Yeah.
Next to this monument here.
Yeah, flying around's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's summon. And then I'm going to unlock one of my powers.
So
and this costs 2 followers this time, right?
Yeah, because you're at level 2, you're going to have to do 2 followers. Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 followers. And I'm going to go with Glorious. Win a battle by 2 or more strength, gain 1 extra devotion.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to summon a figure. We'll place my Satet here.
Oh, that's the pusher guy.
And my other action will be devotion or to gain a power.
Okay.
And my power that I will pick will be Pyramid Attuned.
Right,
when summoning, summon 1 extra figure next to each pyramid I control.
Well, 1 figure extra. Total. Yeah.
Next to each of your pyramids. So if I control 2 pyramids, I'm summoning 3 figures.
Oh, yes.
Those are my
how
2.
that would work, yeah.
What is it?
I'm done.
All right, Nathan.
Okay, I am going to summon. Just gonna summon my last guy out to here. And then I am going to gain a power, which is going to unlock Revered, but I'm going to get out another monster. I like Satet.
I'm sorry, that goes to your...
Yeah, it's not like Blood Rage or Rising Sun. You actually have to put it on your board, and then you get to summon it later.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep.
It almost went off the board. I
They
told
teleport
to
back.
right-click on it and change color.
Yep. Why'd you change back? Yeah, okay.
All right, you done after that, or?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know what I want to do. Don't know what I want to do. This is bad. Bad. Sugar monkeys. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah, you only live once. I'm gonna go ahead and gain followers.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll give me 3 followers again. Then.
James, I see you getting 2, right?
Nope. You're forgetting this guy, and that's a.
Oh, yeah, because that's the one still neutral. Yep.
Yep.
So. Obelisk Attune sounds really cool. I don't know if that's going to work out very well, though. I'm going to go ahead and risk it. And I'm going to go ahead and start a battle. So I'm going to go ahead and do my Ankh power. And I'm going to sacrifice... Oh my gosh. Oh, I sacrificed the followers. Hanging off in nowhere.
Oh, I forgot to put a follower in.
All right. So then I'm going to give my God +1 strength for each of my temples.
Okay.
I also
I'm sorry, James.
Yeah.
You picked up a level 2. Did you toss away 2 followers or just the 1?
2.
He did one. He did one. Went in the bag and one didn't.
Oh, okay. All right.
There it goes.
So I should have 4 followers left, which I do. And now I get to pick a...
These 2.
Yeah. So what do I like? So he can be in a water area. And if the mummy is killed, is immediately resummoned at no cost.
Uh-huh. Both seem pretty good to me.
Not going to get either out for this. So I am going to go ahead and take Apep, because I'm actually trying to win combat, even though it doesn't look like I am.
Nonsense.
And this guy going to be orange. Apply. He's orange now. Yay. Okay, so now event triggers. I am just going to set this back here for now, just so we remember. I get the wonderful tiebreaker token, and we resolve combat in order. And 1. And 1, there is no people.
Nope.
So
it's all yours.
Get 1 for dominance, and then 1 for each of those, so I get 3. Oh, I'm right here. Okay. Now we have 2.
Yep. So
that's just Pete.
That's just me. 1 for dominance and 1 for this.
So yeah, go ahead and move yours up 2.
2.
All right, now we got 3, and we have a battle. So we got a battle. So
Nathan.
currently, I see 4 and 4. So 4 power
Yep.
and 4 power.
Yep, that's what it looks like to me as well.
All right, so you're both going to select your card.
I'm selecting 2 cards, so I'm using my unknown token.
All right, so you know that, Peter. And
What is it? So
order-
he's doing.
He has a special power that allows him to submit 2 cards. He gets
Okay.
both special abilities and both combat buffs from both of his cards.
And the other
Okay.
advantage, too, is because you are lower in the devotion track, Nathan,
Uh-huh.
your cards resolve first. I don't know if both of the cards resolve first.
As long as one of
Probably.
them isn't a plague, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Does it matter?
I don't know that it does. I don't know. I don't think it does. But you have priority in resolving because you are at lower devotion.
If it matters.
If it matters.
Okay.
Give me a second here to think.
Now you're pretty evenly done.
All right, I got my card out.
I know it. Okay. So you both
So
put
where's-
your cards
where-
down, right?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to move my card over here next, like near you, so we can see all the cards all at once.
Sure. So
Sure.
I don't know what you guys flip it yet, but I would assume that Nathan would play Plague and you would play Drought.
Drought's already down.
But I've already
Oh,
played Drought.
No, Drought would have been
Yep.
phenomenal.
But I've already played it.
All right, you already played Drought. Okay, so yeah. All right, so let's see what's happening here.
So we flip our cards.
Yes.
Yep.
So
there is a plague.
Plague was played, so we're not doing anything
Ooh.
else yet.
Mm-mm.
It's not good.
We are going to now. You guys are going to.
Now you guys have to
select how
blind
many
build.
followers you're going to sacrifice.
Correct.
So when you're both ready, we're going to reveal, and the winner gets to keep their figures, and the loser loses all.
Yep.
And there's no god here, so that will end the battle. Although I
Yeah.
do believe both of your things still fire,
But my flood is useless if I lose this bat. If I lose all my people.
but your miracle is not.
No.
So you could
Yeah.
lose on purpose.
Yeah,
Man,
it's up to
if
that.
it was me, I would
What
totally
do you
lose on purpose on that one.
Lose on purpose for 4 victory points effectively. It sounds like a good deal to me, too, quite
I
frankly.
also have to keep in mind
Wow, devotion's so
I have
hard.
another battle after this.
And if
2
you're
more
both-
battles after
If you're
this.
both tied, oh my, you'd lose everything. So yeah, this is going to be interesting.
All right, so we're going to pull our bidding counters out here in a second.
Yep.
When you're both ready, you both ready?
I'm ready.
Let's see what happened.
I bid 0.
5.
So now you immediately lose your 5. So go ahead and get
Yep.
rid of them. Nathan loses all of his characters. You gain. Peter gains 3 followers because you won a battle.
Oh, right. Plus, I'm
And
going to get.
You get a extra devotion because you're 2 strength, right?
Right. Plus, I am actually going to. I'm going to trap one of his warriors that I killed.
That's fine.
Yep.
Thank you.
So go ahead and you're going to get 1 for the battle, 1
Ah,
for
shoot.
your Ankh power, and 2 for your monuments. So you are going to get 4. Does that sound right? 4 devotion.
So it was an. So do that again so I understand how it
You
worked.
get
2
1
for the
your weight in
monuments.
the battle, 2 for the monuments, and 1 for your ability.
Oh, 1 because the extra because.
Your ability over here that says if you
Yeah,
win the
glorious.
battle, yes.
Yep.
So that's 4 devotion.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I also get 4 because I lost 4 units.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is insane.
So now your cards stay down. So they stay down. You don't get them back.
But
Peter, you
I
may
lost
want to
out-
do this with the others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Thank
it.
you. Thanks, Dan.
Okay.
I lost out on getting 8 followers from the flood, which I needed.
Yes, that would have been great. Okay, so next is going to be Region 4, which is Dan
And
and I.
me.
Actually, it's all 3 of us. Yep.
Ooh, and
Have
a
fun,
three-way.
guys. Have a good
It's
time.
a 3-way. It's a 3-way. hmm
Uh,
I'm walking into this with a strength of 3. Nathan's walking into this with a 2. And you, sir, have got a 1?
No, I have a got Necbit up there's 1, and my raw is going to be a 2 because I have 1.
So you've also got a 3.
Wait, no, I don't even think I have a temple. Hold on.
You do not own a temple. These are
Yeah,
temples.
I don't own a temple yet, so he's just I just have 2.
Okay, so I've got a 3, you got a 2, he's got a 1. Nathan's out of followers.
I
Okay.
didn't use any of my followers, so I still have 2.
Oh, that's right.
I used
How
my
many followers
double
you have, Dan?
play.
A lot.
And wasted it.
You have a lot of followers, Dan.
I have 6.
6 followers.
That is weird. Okay. I'm gonna stop messing with it.
I think I'm doing it.
Yeah, let me think about what card I'm gonna submit here.
I got my card. It's gonna be interesting. Here, we're gonna line up all our cards beside each other.
Here's mine.
And Nathan, you are not using your ability?
I already used it for this. I can only use it once per conflict event.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, we all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So we have a cycle of Mott occurring, and we have both droughts doubling. So,
Yeah.
you will have 2. I will have 2. So
I go to 4 total.
Yeah. No, you have higher than that. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
My god
Card
doesn't count as 2, does it?
No, your card gives you +2.
Oh yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 in
Right.
total.
And I actually have 4. Wait, no, I have 5. Sorry. So I believe you won that,
Yeah.
and I
This guy is the only guy who dies. Yeah.
Nathan
this guy-
does too.
Yeah, that guy dies.
Yep, I get all my cards back. Where'd my dead guy go? Did you put it on my area?
No, it's right here. There we go. And I should get what?
So you are going to get
3 for this?
1 devotion for
One for-
winning, and you have 2
and
temples.
plus- Yep. 1,
So,
2, 3.
3. Yeah.
There we go. On top of Nathan right there.
Ooh, this is getting interesting. So I fired all that, and we're getting close to the first God merge.
We haven't done region 5.
Yeah, region 5.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot totally about
Me
region
and Nathan get to have another.
All right, guys. Did we lose Dan? There we go.
He pulled back all of his cards. So
Yeah, he has a whole mitt full of cards that are available right now. So, and you have what 6 followers, and he has 2.
2. He's got, so it's 2 versus 2 by default.
Unless you guys have powers, yeah, 2 versus 2.
Okay. Give me a second here. I appear to be lagging a bit. Okay.
Well, a little bit weird to get your head around this game, but it's interesting.
Oh man, I'm really liking this so far. I'm totally not going to win.
Okay. Here's my card.
Okay, I think I know. Okay, ready to flip?
Yep.
I know what it is, I think.
So we have
Oh, okay.
building a monument and the drought. Now, technically, who has the lower devotion?
That would be Nathan.
So Nathan's card fires first, which doesn't really matter.
So I have 4 strength.
So
And
I'm going to be eliminated from this region, but I'm building a monument and controlling it before I leave.
correct. So you do that now, and then your guys will die.
Okay, so I'm sorry. The cost for a monument again is 2 plus 2 for every monument you control
in that region. I think.
No, on the board.
Oh, on the board.
So monument type. Monument type. So if you want to build another temple, it's going to cost you 4 followers. But if you want to build an obelisk, it's only going to cost you 2 followers.
Okay. Now I had inspiring. I don't know why my token didn't moved, but I had inspiring, so it costs me a maximum of 3, even if I build a temple or a pyramid.
Sure, but if you build an obelisk, it's 2. Then your pyramid and your temple's 3. See.
All right, I am paying my 3. I'm gonna make a pyramid. Where am I gonna make the pyramid? I can't make it there. It's got to be next to this guy.
And it doesn't say that. It doesn't say it has to be next to a guy.
Oh, it could be anywhere in the region. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this could be a summon point for you too, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, maybe we'll stick it over here in the corner. We'll put it right next to Nathan's temple.
There you go. Okay, so that's that. Then you're going to take your guys off the board.
Yep.
And Nathan is going to get, I believe, 3 devotion. Does that sound right? 1 for winning and 2 for each of your monuments.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's a radiance token, James. I think it was on your bird that died.
So he should end up. Yeah. He should end up on top of me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which means technically he has higher devotion.
Correct.
Highest devotion.
Anubis, no like.
There you go. Keep taking his people. That's what you need to do. Okay. So that's all resolved now.
Where'd my card go? There it is.
And just plop those in front of you. And it is now Peter's turn.
Oh my gosh.
That was a long turn.
That was a lot of stuff happening there, for sure.
Yeah, I think the heart of the game is these conflicts. It seems like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the other actions seem to be positioning for either the conflicts or scoring opportunities, or making use of your special powers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I am going. Shoot.
You got to move and have an Ankh power unless you want to trigger a camel.
Yeah, I know, right?
Of course, you being able to draw the line,
Yeah, it's not too bad, actually.
It's not, but I just don't know, because the rivers create the barriers.
The edge of the map.
The edge of the map is also a barrier.
Right.
And the camels
are barriers.
Are barriers.
You could help me out and cut my land in half so I can actually dominance twice. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Thank you on that. No, thank you on that. No, I think what I'm going to do for right now.
So you're moving?
Yeah, I'm going to, sorry. Move. I'm going to move this guy over here.
Okay.
Well, that's a guy that can fly anywhere.
You can move him anywhere on the board. Just anywhere. Bluff him in my area so he can die. I have 2 radiance counters. I need to use them.
Yep. So I moved him, and then what I got down here in 3 followers. I'm going to summon a figure. And And drop him by that monument there. That triggers the camel.
Yep.
All right. And
Camels are up here.
yep.
That's cute. Yeah.
I can use up to 6, right?
Yep.
Yes.
3, 4, 5. And then I would put 1. Do I need to put 1 here because it's water?
Yeah, you're good.
Because it's water, so I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
So
that's
then,
fine.
so then I need. Where's the 6 tile?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's in here.
Oh, in there. Fantastic. So that goes
And you
there.
can swap that with something else that's on the table if you would like.
You know what? I don't really know what the huge difference it's going to make, but I'm going to
Yeah, might as well give it a shot to see what kind of effect it has.
See what it does.
Yeah.
All right. So then that goes back.
Yep.
And it is Dan's turn.
Huh. Well, I think I'm going to move figures around and then trigger the claim monuments events. This seems fine, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I will move figures around. This guy will go in here.
Okay.
I think I'm going to move this guy here just as backup. And then my Satet's going to push your Ra over there.
Oh, hey, go.
Push.
Oh, that puts me so far back.
Just step over the line, bro. Step over the line. All right. And then my other action will be to gain followers. I am only gaining 2 plus 1 because of my bonus. So I'll just get the 3 back that I spent earlier. Seems fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
And that will advance the marker.
Game just keeps chugging along.
Yeah.
I will gain control of, I guess it has to be this one. That's the only neutral one that I'm next to.
Yeah, I think so.
And move this back here. And that's it. Next.
All right, Nathan, what you gonna do?
Okay, I am gonna summon my Zetet for here. And then I am going to guess I get followers. It'll give me 4 followers. Okay, come on. There we go. And that's my turn.
Let's see what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm going to summon. And I will bring out a pep. And I will summon Neckbet right by my pyramid. And then I will do an Ankh power. I will lose 3 followers.
Sorry, is there something special that allows you to summon 2 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the special power I have is Pyramid Attune. When summoning plus summon +1 figures next to each of your pyramids.
I see. Yep. No, I've got the same one.
Nice.
Right. So, and Apep now is in 2 regions. So he's actually in 4 and 6 right now. So he's sort of like the serpent in Blood Rage. So I will do for my power, my new power, I'm going to do each of my monuments add +1 strength to my characters in the region. Oh, and I get a level 3 monster.
Dang.
That's pretty sweet. What do I want? I want this. The Sphinx, enemy warriors, guardians to find themselves adjacent to this monster cannot add their strength. I am. That sounds like the one I'm going to do.
All right.
And we can. Come on. All right. So, Peter, you can go ahead.
All right. Gonna move. One.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
1, 2.
There's still 1 neutral temple up there, too.
Yeah, that has to be taken before we can start pushing each other out of our existing locations.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah. You got your flyer.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. And it's so far away from me, I might not be able to do anything about it real soon.
But I don't know, because the next person to get to claim a monument might not be me. So I could be over there, but would I be ready to claim it?
You're right. Technically speaking, I could just, since you moved the blue marker there, I could just move for my turn and claim it.
Yep. So I don't know that I'm going to do that.
I do like this little tiny area over here that just kind of taken over.
I am going to go ahead and claim my next Ankh power.
Yep. Sounds
Spend
good.
2 followers.
Yep.
Bye-bye, followers. Thank you for your worship. And I am going to choose Temple Attuned.
Sweet. Now you get your monster, too.
And I get my level 2 monster.
There's only 1 more Epep left. The mummy's pretty cool, too.
Yep, I'm gonna take him.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Okay.
I like him a
He's
lot.
taking the other crocodile. Okay.
Yes.
It's fine. I was actually kind of interested in the mummy, so I'm glad I'm going to get a money
Well, good.
mummy.
You don't get a choice.
All right, so Dan, you're up.
Okay, I'm not going to trigger that event. I am going to summon figures because I also have the ability that allows me to put figures next to whatchamacallit? Pyramids. So those are my 2 pyramid guys, and then I get 1 more. And it's going to be up here.
Interesting. All right. What's your next ability? Or next action?
I'm going to bend 2 of my followers to
Which one are you going to do?
that's a great question. I don't really. I guess temple attuned. I
Yeah,
guess.
Temple Tune's pretty cool. And then
And I'll gladly
you get
take a mummy.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that one
I
just
take
doesn't
a-
die.
I'm not
No,
sure the value of the obelisk attuned.
I guess it does die and then it goes around. The
Yeah, what do you
obelisk
call it?
attuned? The obelisk attuned, you start about you move your figures to a space adjacent to your obelisk in the region. So you can move your figures to one of your obelisks that you didn't have presence at.
Yeah, it's like a teleport, I think.
Or presence at, or whatever. You can use it to strategically boost your numbers if you want to, or retreat.
Well, but you're still staying in the same region, so I don't know why it's valuable.
You're not. Doesn't say you have to stay in the same region. It says start a battle, move your figures to a space adjacent to your obelisk.
In this region.
Obelisk attuned from the rulebook, gentlemen. At the start of a battle, this player may move any number of their figures from anywhere on the board to empty non-water spaces adjacent to obelisks they control in the battle region.
Right. It's the battle region. That's where it's getting you confused. Wherever the
So,
battles
no,
occur,
I didn't
you can
realize
move
they could move from anywhere on the board.
Yes. So it's good. It's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
So where we're at, Dan's done.
I did my two. I did
All
my
right,
two.
So now it's Nathan.
I could claim a monument, but I don't know if it's. I don't think it's worth it, really. I need. Oh, actually, anything I'm gonna do.
Well, you could, if you don't want to do anything, you could summon figures and
Yeah,
followers.
I'd have to summon.
And then you're going to force me to have to take one action or gain followers and then an Ankh power that I can't afford.
If I don't do a move, I can't. There's no value in. Yeah, so I'll just summon the figures. I'll summon a figure. Wow, he moved a bunch of people in. I didn't catch that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I was talking about Dan.
Oh, okay.
I summoned three figures on my last turn. It was great.
that last turn was awesome.
I am falling so far behind.
I know Dan hasn't been using his... Oh, you haven't lost yet, have you, Dan?
I have not lost a battle yet.
Okay, so you can't do your underworld token yet at all.
Right. So I'm specifically hobbling myself so that I have an excuse when I lose terribly.
So I got 4 followers. Problem is, I haven't gotten any of my powers, so I haven't gotten to my level 2 powers yet.
No. But, I mean, the powers are okay. So there's a whole bunch of strategies. So I don't know.
It seems like it, right?
Yeah.
But like not having that extra summon or just any of those extra things seems to be hobbling me a little bit. But oh well. That's my turn.
All right, so what do I want to do? That is a good question. So I'm moving. Neck bit's going here. Boop. I'll go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. Whatever.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
1, 2, 3. 3. And that happens, and I will claim
Wow, that's a weird.
that monument up here.
These followers are
All right, Peter, it's your turn.
not set up right.
Oh man.
Yeah, I tried to put mine into a stack, and they ended up doing something weird on my board too. So I just unstacked them and put them into like a loose pile.
All right.
Yeah, I was trying to count them. But, oh well.
Next thing's a battle of emerging gods.
All right, Pete, is it going to be you or me? Are we triggering the next battle?
Technically, I'm saying you guys don't have to. You could force Nathan to do it.
Right.
Good.
So I think
You've
Or
got
you could
access
just-
to like a move action. Although
you can
Pete
move
does,
and then battle.
Pete, because of these camels, Pete does like completely control 2 regions. That's pretty good.
Battling is thinking your best interest.
Yeah.
And like he's beating Nathan 3-1 here, so
right.
I think maybe he does want to start
I
it.
think he does want to start up. I'll probably end up merging with someone, but we're gonna see.
Well, I think what I'm going to do before I initiate the fight, because I am going to initiate it, is I think I'm going to move first.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to do that because I'm going to take my god. 1, 2.
You get away, dear
3.
sir. What are you doing?
And you can also move this guy in. Yeah.
You need to have
That would
one
be-
person presence to have dominance.
That's right.
You can move.
No. This crocodile counts. So right now it's 1-1, unless your god's worth more than 1.
It's true.
My god is
Battle
my god is
four.
worth 3 right now.
Oh, okay. So it's
Also-
3-2.
Of course, the Battle 4 is happening first, so that a pep may cease to exist.
It's true.
That's true.
So I think
he could cease. I have a lot of power there, so I don't know that I'm going to cease to exist in one area. We'll see.
yeah. So I think move 1, move 2.
Why did you move that guy out? I don't understand.
He doesn't need it. He only needs one person in this region. So
Oh, that's right. I only need 1 person in there, right?
Yeah.
You got one.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to even move it then because that guy's still there.
Yep.
All right, so that's my move,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to initiate by summoning a figure.
Yeah. You got another strength somewhere.
Wonder
sounds
where he's gonna
fine.
put it. Wonder is he going to put it.
Yep.
Boop. Right?
Yeah, don't forget to change color of your base there.
Oh shoot! Yep. All right. Color tint. Apply.
That's right. Pep can go anywhere.
He can go in any water, right?
He has to be
Yep,
summoned
nope.
by one of your
Can go to-
figures.
Can go into any water space. Yeah.
But he still has to be adjacent to one of your figures. When
Oh shoot!
No, he doesn't need to be adjacent to a figure or monument.
No.
Nope. Yeah, it says so on the card.
You don't need to place him adjacent
okay.
to one of your figures or monuments. Yep. So he's good.
You're in both regions now.
Yeah,
Correct.
you're in 4 now as well, Pete.
Oh no.
He will
How-
die
how did-
before he gets to that next battle, probably.
how
If
does-
you put him
Probably best off
over,
putting him
if you
in.
put him over here, he's in 6, but not 4.
Oh, this would be 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I want him in 6. I don't want him in 4.
Well, he's in 2, 3, and 6 there, so that's
Right,
pretty-
but 2 and 3 are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, I definitely wanted 6, but not 4. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Can't believe Peter's going to just crush this game. So we're going to move that to the battle. You get the battle token, which is this.
I do get I get the battle token there.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So region 1's up here, so you guys have to do that first. So that's
Yep.
Nathan and Peter.
Yep.
That's a card.
And so right now it's 3-1.
Yes.
Man, with the number of combats that can happen in a single event, you're later in the game. It seems like you should be playing your cycle mat like every single battle event.
Nathan, he can't do that, everyone. He can only do it once.
Yeah, but I'm saying I've got 2 on the table, and I'm going to spend 2 more in this battle event. I don't want to walk into the 3rd event with only 2 cards in my hand.
But that's true. That's true.
I
I want you to. I want you to.
Nathan, do you have your card already?
He does.
No rush. Take your
Okay.
time. Just
Yeah. We need some good plagues happening here before it's to my turn. It's plagues. Some nice plagues.
All right. Oh, did I flip it? There we go.
Okay. So,
All right, ready.
red flip. So a plague of lotus and a flood. So plague of lotus happens first.
Yep.
So
Bid.
Oop, that was
Yep.
Peter's card. Okay.
Yep. And Peter, you only had one follower?
That is correct.
Oh, Nathan has like 6 or 7 back here. Holy crap.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I was.
Yeah, I have 9 followers right now.
Okay.
Well, let's see how
I
many.
should.
this
I
guy-
yeah. I should have gone with the other card.
If you both do one, all your guys die.
Yeah, that's true. So, you ready with your bid?
Yep.
Bid 2.
Bid
All
1.
right, so lose your 1 follower, Peter.
Yep.
Then Nathan loses 2 followers. So now all of Peter's people are dead.
Yep. And
Do you want to claim one of them? On
I'm
your board?
definitely going to be claiming one of them
Okay.
Yeah, that
'Cause
seems
now-
okay.
because now Anubis is a +4 god.
And I believe for that battle, Nathan gets 2 devotion. Does that sound right?
Yeah, 1 for winning and 1 for the pyramid, right?
Yep.
Correct. So he gets 2 devotion. All right.
So
Next.
the dead guys just go back down here beside my board, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you're stashing them in your special supply.
Right. No, I stashed one of them, and then the other 2 just by the board.
So your
Okay.
guy, your guy Anubis is 4 power now. It's crazy.
Correct.
Yes.
So anyway,
District
Region
2.
you just get 2.
Oh, wait, Pete, did you move your score marker?
For
This one for you got your 2.
He did. He lost. That was Nathan that gets 2. He already-
Oh, yeah. Did Nathan, you got your 2.
Yes, I got my 2.
yeah,
Okay,
and
so-
then so for 2, I just get
2
2.
devotion.
2 devotion because So 1, 2.
Now for region 3, you get 3 devotion.
Yep.
Correct. 1, 2, 3.
All right. So now we're on.
Pete's
to-
definitely not going to be eliminated, I don't think.
I'm trying my best.
Probably not. All right.
So, what is this? We're in 4? Oh, it's you and me, huh?
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
Okay. All
Well,
right.
Peter's there too, right? No, just you and me.
No. He moved his crocodile, so he's not there. All right. I got my card over here above the devotion
Yeah.
board.
I don't know what to do. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and flip. I did cycle a mott. What'd you do?
Plague.
Seriously?
Yep.
Well, my god won't die. And it's my god.
Your god will not die. So before I submit my bid, you just have that 1 follower right there, right?
I have the 1 follower, so you got to do 2 to win.
Okay, I am ready to bid.
Wait, hold on, I haven't bid yet. Oh man, this is bad. Temples. Wow, I did really bad with planning this. All right, I'll do this plus. Okay, ready?
All right,
What'd you bet? I can't move it.
I'm trying to drag my bidding counter out. There it is. It's
Wait.
2.
I did 1, I guess. I wanted to do 0, but I accidentally hit 1.
All right.
That's -1. Okay, so this guy dies.
Okay.
Epep dies.
Yep.
And this guy dies.
Not that guy. That's mine.
And I threw it.
What are you
What a
doing?
mess. What are you doing?
Everything's just flying everywhere.
So
This guy.
Oh. I lost lots of people.
How strong is your god?
Ooh.
What is that? I got an obelisk up there. He's just a 1.
Yeah. Your god's just a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping after all that.
Well, at least
I
when I merge with you.
Well, I could get some more points over here.
We'll see.
Yet.
We'll see.
I get 3 points for this one. 1, 2, 3.
All right. So how many followers do you have left?
2.
You get 3 for that. All right. So now it's region 5.
Yep, and it's me and Nathan.
And I'm playing so I can do my 2 cards.
You're getting 2 cards. Okay.
Oh, I get all my
Let me
cards
think about
back.
this.
Whew. This is bad. This is bad.
He's playing 2 cards, and he's got. How strong is your god in that zone?
It's just a normal 1. I know yours is 2.
Yeah,
So you
I have
more than
1
that.
temple. I'm a 4 to his 3. He's already got. You've already played Drought and Plague of Locusts. Interesting.
So have you.
I get totally. Yeah. This is gonna going down. Peter.
All right. Whoops.
Going down, Peter.
not that card. All right. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So basically, there was no way I could possibly win this.
Right, because both your pluses were on the
What
board.
did you guys end up
Right.
playing? So what you got? What cards you use?
I
Flood.
I
and
used
Miracle.
Flood.
Okay.
Flood and
I
Miracle.
used Flood for
both
3
of you
followers.
guys get your followers.
I get 6 followers.
Yep. And then Nathan dies, but then how many characters did you have die in there? Figures?
I should have 2 figures.
2
die.
figures are dying. Yes.
So then you'll get 2 devotion for that. Because you played Miracle, right?
Yep.
That's the card I should have played earlier when I was losing to Nathan. Would have gotten 3.
Yeah. So now Dan. Dan
I
will
get another.
3
I get another
devotion.
3. 1, 2, 3, which is not enough.
You're gonna merge with me, and you're going all the way down.
No.
We're in so much trouble. I'm gonna drag you down with me. All right. So now it's going to be Region 6.
Region 6, yep. And I actually, Anubis is actually, because I have Temple attuned, Anubis is actually plus 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
Well,
And then I've got-
It doesn't have to be in there.
It doesn't. No, I don't. I think it's just.
Temples. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that you control. He's
Yep.
got 1 temple.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Anubis
So
is
he's
plus
5,
2 because
and
of the Dead Warriors.
That's,
And then 6, and then
That's-
7 because it's a
that's
pep.
the card I'm playing. Right there. That's the card I'm playing.
Okay, so you got your.
What you pick?
The one that says he gets points when he dies.
I got my card.
Yep. Go ahead and flip.
Yep.
Like.
You both have 0 followers. What is this? Oh my lord! You both have 0 followers.
Yep. So no point in bidding. Everybody dies, but you're gone.
All players enter bid followers and sacrifice them. Kill all figures here, except for those of the player who sacrificed thing on most followers. Okay.
Technically, though, he still wins the battle because his god's there, right?
No, I wasn't. He will win the battle.
Okay.
I just wanted to kill all these people.
Yep, which he did.
Yeah, he killed his 1 warrior.
Well,
Exactly.
and
Oh,
my
the
crocodile too.
crocodile.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
my crocodile as well.
So you will get 1 devotion for winning that battle. Since you have a strength of greater than 2, you get a 2nd devotion. So you get 2 devotion.
Yep.
Oh, monkeys, Peter. You're just crushing. Crushing.
Yeah, but you look at how I have lost all of my figures almost on this board in this one battle.
That battle phase definitely cleared the board.
And then I get all of my cards back.
You still have more
There
figures
you
on
go,
the board
Dan.
than I
Need
do.
yours.
Yep, take it. There we go. We're joined together at the hip. No jokes. No jokes.
Oh, whatever. It's good now. All right. So now we are joined. You go all the way back down. Where you
I
at?
moved my score token to be on top of yours.
Right. So my god goes off the board.
Right, because we only have the 1 god. I have no figures of yours are replacing I'm sorry. We share just one figure pool at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
I have to match your powers real quick.
Inspiring, revered, temple attuned, and pyramid attuned were the 4 that I have acquired thus far.
This merchant thing's pretty cool. I think we're going to die because I played so badly. But, we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
We can summon a crap ton of creatures. Also, the next battle happens in 2 things.
Yeah, it gets really short here.
Really quick.
Right, so
and if we don't, actually after the next battle, if we're not above, this threshold, we're eliminated from the game.
Yeah, but so are they.
All right, who initiated that battle? Was that me?
That
was me,
you.
right?
So
Yeah, that was you. That was you. Oh boy.
So
Dan, what's up, man?
Dan,
You get four actions.
You want to draw some lines on your second action? You don't have any followers, though, do you? You have 2 followers.
I gained some followers there, so I have 5 followers.
We have 5 followers. Hey, what do you think about summoning? What do you have about to summon?
Oh shoot! I want a battle. I also get 3 followers.
Oh yeah, man. You get 3 followers. So, what do you think about summoning some people into the field and getting an Ankh power, so you unlock a level 3 monster?
Yeah, that sounds good. And we should probably put some units down here, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, those
My
monuments
go back
are mine.
No. Nope.
Or are they now neutral?
They are now neutral.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
Yes.
Maybe we should move then.
I have more followers than
you could
need.
Actually, I don't know if we want to draw the lines. Because if we draw the lines, we need to get the game monument thing, I guess. So what do you want to do?
I think I want to. We're gonna draw the lines.
We need to position ourselves really well because we need to get so much devotion.
Yes, we need so much devotion.
Impossible devotion.
We need to fight. We need to fight people. That's right. We need to fight people,
and we really need those monuments too. So we need 2 things.
I think we're moving and then summoning units.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll move first.
Not gonna lie, we're in trouble, Dan. Not gonna lie.
We're going to step in here with these guys. This guy was here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can make it there.
Yeah. We gotta get that. We gotta knock that Peter down because I can't let Peter get it.
My Satet will step into this space, pushing your guy over the border.
So remember,
and this guy will go over here.
It's our duty to make sure all the other guys disappear. We disappear.
And then dropping guys on the table. Oh, this guy didn't move. Do I want to move this guy?
Why not? You get 2 extra actions too, because I get to do them, so I can summon.
Yeah, we'll move this guy back into District 4 just because, right? We need to have at least 1 guy there.
Yep. Because we'll get 3 devotion for us.
We'll summon figures, and we'll put the mummy. I think we just load up the figures. We'll put 1 figure here.
All right.
And
did you move the summon marker up?
Yes. Okay. I guess another figure. I guess here.
Can you place them there? You can place them there, yeah. All right.
Sorry, I just had it misplaced. All right, there you go.
All Nathan.
I'm done.
I'm gonna move, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then he's gonna move it. I just wanted to step on you.
That is fair, sir. That is fair.
Then I'm gonna summon. Ooh, but getting that extra. Actually, no. Can join those lines.
Yeah, do you even want to draw the lines? And if so, where are you drawing them?
Yeah.
No, I'll just summon. I want to get my power, but I don't want to draw the lines.
So,
Particularly. Oh, but I need. Oh no, I will. I'm waffling here. I am gonna draw the line,
Okay.
okay.
but because I need my power.
Well, technically, you have to get your. Are you doing the Ankh power?
Yeah, you get your power. You do get your power before you draw the line, if that's
Yeah.
relevant.
So that'll cost you
I
3.
don't want to draw
followers.
the line, but I need the 2 followers.
Oh yeah, 2. You're way behind. 2 followers. So, and this will give you a monster too.
Nope, not yet.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. What power did you take?
I took
Pyramid 2.
pyramid, so next time I summon, I can get an extra summon.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I need to draw lines. Okay, so do I want? I suppose I want to split that up.
Now there has to be 6 spaces left over, so you have to make sure. So if you're going to split this up, you would do it like right here.
Oh yeah.
So there has to be 6 squares.
What? Yeah,
To be
yeah.
a legal region.
You've got 6 camels to draw the line with, and if you're splitting up an existing region, each part has to be at least 6 hexes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think
It could be more. Yeah.
if I do. I don't know if this is good, but 1.
No, that's
Yeah, this needs to go there.
Oh, you
2,
did
Yep.
that? Okay.
3, 4, and 5.
oh there.
There it is.
Yeah. I guess so.
So
I don't know if
your
that's a good
7
idea.
token, do you want to swap that with a different one? The 7 token.
No. Don't think so. No, I'm gonna leave that.
Okay.
Alright, so this guy gets reset. And it's now Dan and I's turn. So
Well, it's you get to pick 2 actions. Yep.
for Osiris Raw. So you only have 1 figure left that is deployable. Period.
That is correct. Yeah.
there's
So
no
we
point in
we
summoning.
don't. There's no point in summoning figures.
There is a point in gaining an Ankh ability. Because we'll get another figure.
Yeah. We'll have another figure. We'll get a level 3 duty face, and then I've got the 3.
Duty face. That's a technical term. Duty face.
That's a technical.
Also,
That's a very technical term. I've got the 3 followers to spend for it. I've only got 2 followers remaining.
Also, when we do summon, you're allowed to use my radiance tokens.
If you want to gain followers before we make the payment,
we'll gain,
that seems ideal,
4 followers too.
right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I count 4.
Followers. So you get 4 followers, and I'll go ahead and do the Ankh ability too. So can you get rid of 3?
Yeah, I just took 1, so
Okay,
net.
so took 1.
You know,
I really think how each of your monuments add 1 strength in this region. That seems pretty cool, right?
yeah. Yep. That we'll take that one.
All right, take that one. So I think that would work really
So
well.
as long as we own monuments, they add strength.
And would you want the Sphinx or the Scorpion? What do you think?
I
think the Sphinx is
I'm all about the Sphinx.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Sphinx.
I
He's
want
pretty-
the Riddle Master. This is cool.
Okay, awesome. I didn't get to use him last time. So that is I'm just doing loops around the table until I can go in there. This is so what does the Sphinx do again?
It prevents
warriors,
opponents from adding their
Yep.
battle strength. Yep.
That is awesome. All right. So that's it for my turn. So now it's Peter's turn.
Yes, it is.
This game goes fast.
And like everything, you're just like, there's so many things I want to do.
But there's not enough time.
There's not enough time, yeah.
Well, you really just need to focus on getting 4 devotion. If I were you. Because you guys get that red line. You don't care past that, because there's technically just a little bit of time after that, but
I think Pete's actually got a decent chance of locking us out of this game.
I don't know.
I think he has a decent chance of being the only one surviving after the next conflict. We'll see. Nathan got to summon like crazy. Oh, I believe I don't know the ruling on my Raw Warrior. Do you keep that?
Interesting.
Who?
What do you call it?
Oh gosh, I don't know. That's a good question.
So I'm going to go with the assumption, because there's nothing in the rulebook that I see at all for that. So I'm sure there'll be like an addendum or something later on. But I'm going to say you keep it.
Okay.
And we have no ability to remove it from you.
All right. I am going to move some figures. 1, 2.
I think you're sadly mistaken. That's our
3.
area.
No, is that? Now I'm not sure if that's what I wanted to do. Actually,
Oh, it's not.
I can cross water
As long as you don't end on it.
as long as you don't end on it.
One space.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, I think that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go there.
Okay.
No, wait. Shoot. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place in my head right now. There.
Ooh.
And there. So, yeah. So I've moved.
Interesting.
And I'm going to gain figures.
Mm-hmm.
Gain followers. And so that gives me 3, right? Because I'm next to 3
1,
places.
2, 3.
And then this one's neutral?
Yep.
All right, so I get 3 followers.
And you know what to do, Dan, right?
I think we're triggering the event to gain control of this pyramid down here.
We'll gain. Yeah. Yes. But we could summon first and then do it.
No. Oh yeah.
We could. So we could summon and then fire off, gain followers.
Oh yeah.
And if we summon one by this pyramid right here, which is our bonus, we'll gain another follower.
Good point.
Also, if we summon one by this pyramid too, we need to summon by this pyramid and by this pyramid to get.
Okay, yeah, that sounds doable. Are we up?
Yeah, we're up. Let's rock this.
Okay, I'm gonna summon figures.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 figures to summon. A warrior. We'll go here, I guess.
Sure.
Doesn't really matter, I think.
Nope, as long as we're near someone, you meant.
Sphinx goes there.
All right.
And then gain followers. We'll get
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5.
Yeah, I think it's 5.
I think I just counted 6. I get them 1,
2.
1 neutral.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, 2. Yeah, 2.
3,
4, 5, and 6.
5, 6.
Yep, 6.
Yeah, you're right, man.
I missed this one down at the bottom right.
All right, so we get 6. That's awesome. And then we get to claim a. I'm saying pyramid. What are you thinking?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right, you
no,
guys-
it's totally going to be the pyramid.
Yeah, because we're pyramid attuned, right? Yeah, pyramid.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the only thing that's better than a pyramid for us is a temple, I think.
Yes, but we'll take what we got. All right, so that's good. So then this goes back to here, and
We did the event because we claimed the pyramid.
and then Nathan,
So, yeah.
Nathan can pick whether we just go right into battle.
It may not actually be a terrible thing.
For you, it'd be awful. You'd be gone. Are you even on the board?
No, yeah,
No,
he's
that's
above
the problem.
us.
Just the one.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have units. He's
Oh,
got
right.
Well, he has
he's
two
got his
units.
god unit, and that's it.
Well, he has this guy here too, Setet. So he has two.
I'm summoning.
He's summoning figures.
Yeah, I figured you would want to trigger that.
So I get another one. I get another one here. And I get a pyramid power one here. And then I am going to.
Oh, now you'll get your level 2 monster.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Which has to be the mummy.
And then you got Temple attuned. So you get Temple attuned, and you got the mummy. And we have the mummy somewhere on our board.
It's right here. Right here.
Okay.
Wait. To your obelisk. I don't control any obelisk, so that's useless. Win a battle by 2 or more, and I'm never gonna. Yeah, no, that's the only one that's potentially even useful is the temple attuned. Although I could potentially win by 2 or more. No, stick with the temple tune. I am get the mummy because all the up is gone, right? Yep.
Have to take the mummy.
Okay, that's my turn.
So the problem is purple has a lot of figures not on the board.
Yes. Yes,
So-
almost my entire force was obliterated in the last battle.
Right. So we have a decision to make, Dan.
Do we trigger the battle?
Do we trigger the battle? And we do get to move for that beforehand. So
We get to move before we trigger the battle, which is useful.
I think we may
I think if you
try-
trigger the battle, there's a good chance none of us are going to make it past this.
Right.
I'm okay
Like,
with
because
that.
we're in 4 battles.
Yeah.
We're in 4 battles.
But we need to take care of 2 too. So we're in 4 battles. But in order to
Oh,
ensure that,
you want to be in this one as well?
I want to
Because he's going to stop me. He's going to stop me from being able to get past the red.
right. So if we do battle, I want Peter to die.
Oh, okay. So James, let me just clarify this. We are going to pursue a strategy that is going to tank the game and make everyone lose.
I think that's what he's
What
thinking.
we're doing. I think it's our duty. It's our duty
Okay.
to do this.
It's our duty to do this.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we're not winning.
Yeah.
So I might as well take this.
I think he learned that from his daughters.
So you're the teammate. So are you okay with me triggering the battle? I'm going to probably move this Osiris warrior right here.
Yeah, just moving one of these guys down here.
That's it.
That's probably fine. Yeah.
All right. Let's do this thing. There's zero
Okay,
chance we're
dokie.
getting this much devotion. It's just over. And we get this. So screw you guys.
Oh, cool. We get to tie break once. That might be useful.
Yeah. All right. This is pretty awesome. All right. So in the
Number 1.
first
And number
region-
1, it is just Nathan.
So I get 2 points.
2.
Oh, we got to kill Nathan too. He's a problem.
Oh no, you don't have to
And-
worry
I don't
about
think
it. Where-
and-
so region 2.
and- Yeah, in region 2, we're looking at one strength apiece,
1v1, yep.
1v1.
We don't have any monuments in that region. Yeah, it's 1v1.
All right, I got my card over here above the devotion board.
All right.
We do have an additional issue too. But yeah. How many followers does Peter have? 6.
A lot.
A lot. But we got a lot too. Goodbye, Peter. Well, he only has to get 4 devotions, so we have to be very careful. Very careful.
Shoot, it's gonna depend on what card I choose here, and
Yeah, wait a second. Before I commit to this card, what is the strength of your god in District 6?
my god is like a 5, I think.
He's at least +3. These things, right?
Yeah,
He's 1 plus 3 plus
So
the
4.
temple attuned. Plus the temple attuned. He's 5.
So 5, yeah. To our 5. Or 4 at least.
4 with
Yeah,
the
4.
with the one monument.
Yeah. We could beat him. Let's see how many cards he has left. He has all of his hands, so he did.
All right, I'm coming over here.
All right.
You ready?
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what ends up happening here is
We're tied,
there's
right?
a tie. We triggered
Ew.
the battle. Do we want to break the tie? You only get to
Is
do
that
it
an
once.
is that an that's just an option? Okay.
That's right. We have the tiebreaker token.
If
Yep.
we don't break the tie, just
We have to win this
Otherwise.
battle.
we have to
Yeah,
win
if we
it.
don't
I don't. Think
if we don't break the tie, we have to win this battle, or else. That's right. Because if nobody wins this battle, then nobody gets the devotion.
Yes. No one wins a battle. No one gets devotion.
So we don't have to break this tie.
No,
this
I
isn't
think
the
we don't.
this isn't the critical one.
All right, so both the figures go. No one wins a battle. No devotion goes anymore.
All right, so both figures die.
Yep. And since you
So
play
I do get a
Miracle,
devotion,
you get 1 devotion because
and I don't get a devotion for this pyramid down here.
Nope, you didn't. You're
What?
gone. You're off the battle. No one. The battle.
All
Mm,
right, so
You do
one
get your
devotion.
One devotion.
I did get the 1 devotion. All right. All right, so that was 2.
Did you move your devotion up? I didn't.
Oh no, sorry.
Okay, so that was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have 3. So there's another battle.
Wait, what happened up here in? Oh no, yeah, number 3, yeah, another battle.
Yeah,
So
number 3 we have not resolved yet.
Yes,
Yep.
number 3's
All right, so that's 2v1.
2v1.
Oh, man,
This is your game to lose, Peter.
it really is at this point.
Feel the stress, aren't you?
I am.
Nathan could pull it out though too. So
He could for sure.
He could. So you two.
No, don't worry about me. I don't have a chance.
Yeah,
He's like, don't pay attention,
Yeah,
don't
right.
pay attention to me over here. I'm fine.
You two.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
could
Don't
do
worry
it.
about it. Don't
Nothing's
worry.
happening over here.
What is Osiris's ability again?
If I lose, I get to put a gate to the underworld on the table,
Well,
and then I can
Exactly.
summon units from the gate to the underworld and stuff.
We lost that battle. Do you want to put a gate?
Let me read what these do again. Summon
They-
one extra
there's summon
figure.
point.
Summon one. I guess I'll put one out. I don't think it will be relevant if the strategy of losing the battle is relevant here.
We're
They're not going to be in the game after this.
All right,
All right.
So both of you guys selected your cards. Go ahead
Yep.
and flop.
Okay.
So we have build a monument and plague. So plague happens first.
Yep,
Oh boy, you
Um,
played your plague. You've got 6.
I do.
And we got more.
Yep.
All right, let me grab my bidding counter and put it back into my secret area.
And I will say that plague won't matter for here because Anubis can't die to a plague.
Yeah. This might be the best place to play a plague, actually.
Right where he played it. Yeah, it's the best place to play it. Right where he played it. And that build a monument, I think, is anywhere on the board.
Right, and it's relevant because our monuments are worth +1 strength to us.
Correct.
All right.
All right.
Reveal.
All right. I went for the safe bet of 7.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone remove the amount of followers.
Ah,
Building a monument is not anywhere in the board. It's that region. If you read the card.
We might not want to build a monument then.
In this region. No, in this region is fine.
Oh yeah, because it's anywhere on the board for us. So yeah. So
Yeah.
the
I don't
Anubis
know.
warrior dies. Now we're gonna have to sacrifice 3 tokens for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Leaves us with 2, by the way. So we can't really deal with another plague.
Well, neither can Peter, so that's awesome.
So this is relevant, right? We won
did.
that, and we have a monument in the district now, so we get
So
2
get 2
points.
devotions, yeah. So it won't
Let
look
me
too
see if
bad when we disappear.
There we go. I grabbed the lower token. That worked.
Okay, so
In 4, we just win
yeah, we just win. And
for
we
3 more
actually
points.
get 3 more devotion. You know what's sad about this? It actually looks like we can pull up. It ain't happening. All right.
All right,
so
now we go to 5.
we go to 5.
So
right here.
it's our god, which is worth 3 because we built an extra temple.
Versus Satet, which is 1.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, I am playing 2 cards.
Oh boy.
Oh, one's gonna be Cyclomont. Probably. I guarantee it. He has like 4 cards out. One of them's Cyclomont. It has to be. So it's whatever. Or actually, we could probably tell exactly. So you can't play Plague, you can't play Drought, you can't play Flood, you can't play Miracle.
yeah, you know exactly what it
It's
is.
like Bill
Yeah,
Monument,
all of his cards are out. What does he
So,
play?
yep.
He's playing
Plays
Bill-
Cyclomat and
Build a monument and cycle
build
map.
a monument. Build
Yeah.
a monument. Okay, yeah, all right.
All right, so not a threat.
That's fine.
All
All
right.
right. Reveal. I'm just gonna regain 1 follower from Flood.
Yep, 1 follower from Flood.
How many you have 3 followers left?
Yes.
I have like infinite, so I'm fine.
So Satet, gone.
Oh yes, you know what I did. Yeah. So I'm building a monument. Cost me 4 to do a temple. Okay, the temple.
Oh,
Where
I
the
screwed
temples
this up
come
so
from?
bad.
Over there.
I think
okay.
you might make it.
I don't think so.
Well, you can't
I
play
don't-
Plague. Thank gosh you can't play Plague.
I don't think I can make this one.
Okay. So I only have 1 more battle to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more points. Oh,
And we get
All right.
2.
We get 2 for winning that one and having 1
Satet, Nathan.
obelisk in the area.
So don't forget him.
yeah.
We're in 2 more battles, James. What do you think?
I don't think we're making it. Because I think we're going to lose 7.
We're going to lose 7. Yes.
We're going to
I think-
win 6.
Oh, you're gonna win 6 for sure.
You know what to play, right, Dan? To win 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to put a card face down on the table? There we
Right
go.
there.
All right.
That card does it. You have it, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, he still has it.
Okay.
Are we going to 6? Are we
need
going to 6?
With 6 is next. That's what's happening. We're going to win 6.
Okay.
Poor.
I know, man. It sucks.
All right.
All right.
Flip. So we both have +2, +2.
Times 2.
Times 2.
Times 2. Oh, yeah, it's times 2. He did
So I'm
Drought.
10.
Drought.
10, 10, 10. I'm 12. because Anubis is 5 times 2 is 10 plus 2 is 12.
Yeah. So what do we got?
We've got 2 times 2, 4 plus 3 for the one monument. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
4.
This guy, I forgot 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 2, 6, plus another 2, 8.
So 8 versus 12.
Yeah.
But he only gets one devotion. Wonderful.
Yes. All right. Well,
Win in a battle by 2 or more strength, gain an extra devotion.
You get 2 for devotion. You're 1 shy.
I'm going to be 1 shy.
Our mommy,
this mummy that dies is going to respawn over
in
here.
the last battle in 7.
I got to put it next to my boss.
Oh, you
got to put it next to the god.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we killed.
I was so close.
I didn't think you were going to win that one. I was like, no. All right. So.
Well, I didn't think I was going to win it either. I thought he was going to play the plague card.
We're not adjacent to anyone, so that he can't.
Even if I played the plague card, it doesn't kill your god, and you would still have a strength of 10.
Right. So you know which one to play, right?
Oh, sorry, against Nathan?
Yeah.
Strength of 10? Where are you getting strength of 10?
I'm sorry, if he had played the
Yeah.
desert, Anubis 5 times 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If we had played plague, it would have been ineffective.
Yeah,
Right,
that's true.
100%
I didn't think about that. That's true.
Okay, so I am playing that card because it's the only thing useful.
We have pretty good strength in there.
I'm sorry, in this district, we just have the 1. I'm sorry, 2.
2. Yeah.
You got 2? Where's your 2?
I'm sorry,
monument.
the monument counts as 1.
Yeah.
And your guy doesn't commit his power because of the Androsphinx's ability.
It's only if he's adjacent to your guy, right?
No, I think it's anywhere in the district.
No, I think he has to be adjacent to your.
Maybe.
Adjacent. Yeah, no, sorry, have to be adjacent.
Well, we have 2 power.
Yeah.
I have 4.
Yep.
How much is it?
What is your pyramid? What do you? Oh, well, it's one of those level 3 powers.
Yeah.
Because you're the pyramid.
Yeah. So, or any monument doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a pyramid or anything. Just any monument, and the region gives us +1 per monument.
All right, I'm ready to reveal this last card.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I don't think it matters either. I'm going to lose and gain a one devotion for losing the Androsphinx.
Yep. I'm building a monument there, so I'm going to build an obelisk, I guess. Because the only thing that'll give me.
Yeah, and you'll get 3 points because of that. 1, 2, 3. And we're right there behind Peter.
Yep.
And we'll be right here. And then when we check to see if anybody's above the red line, and we're not.
No one is.
No one is. So the game ends now, and nobody wins.
The heck?
Nobody wins. Or.
Osiris Raw, you suck.
Man, I'll say I underestimated the power of like the monuments and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if somehow I had been able to get, if I'd had a monument, if I'd had this obelisk in this area, that would have given me the 1 more. Right?
Yeah, if you've got that special power to port your guys into territories with obelisks and control like a couple obelisks, you can just be like, hey, teleport these guys next to the obelisk. They're going to participate in this battle, and then teleport these guys into this other obelisk, and they're going to participate in this next battle.
Yeah,
seems pretty strong. Even though nobody really
nobody did that this time. I like it.
Yeah, I think that was awesome. I can't wait to play it again.
There's a lot of stuff to think about when you play it. There's a lot of
Well, there's a certain things like if you're behind in a battle, if you've already played your drought and plague, there's nothing you can do. So that's a little odd to say.
No,
right. There's only 2 cards. There's only 2 cards with combat strength attached to them. Right.
Right.
And the plague's combat strength doesn't even matter half the time because if you're playing the plague, you're probably, looking at how many followers your opponent has and can probably outbid them if you need to. I don't know why you would play plague and with less followers than the opponent you're playing plague against.
Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense.
Yeah, well, unless you had only
you're trying to
a god
whittle,
and you needed the +1.
or you don't have a god and you're just trying to whittle out your followers so you can win a battle farther down.
It's true.
Build monuments, though, that card, I completely underestimated its power.
Yes.
I should have been, in the first battle, I should have played it at least once.
Yeah, early on, for sure.
Actually, early on, I didn't even move into any other territories. I should have just popped myself in multiple different territories so I could just play Miracle and build monuments to get more, devotion.
Yep.
And get another monument on the board. I should have been doing those things.
Yeah, there's, like I said, lots of stuff to be thinking about, and it's, and the action economy, you don't end up getting to do nearly as much as you want.
No.
Yeah, purposefully losing with Miracle seems like a thing that you want to do pretty frequently, actually.
Yeah. I think
in order to push yourself up on the scoreboard, because this is the only way you can push yourself up on the scoreboard is through this battle phase.
Well, and if I had thought about it earlier, if I had played Miracle when Nathan took out my 3 guys, I definitely would have crossed the line.
Yeah.
And I did not think to play it.
But it is it is hard to recover because you don't really get to summon all that often. So if you lose a lot of people to the Miracle.
Right.
I think you can,
which is what I had issues
with.
Like
if you choose to lose a battle, you better be losing only one unit in that battle, or else it's going to put you significantly behind.
Or even if you lose more than one unit, getting that one Ankh power where you can summon X1 for each of your temples, that could be a strategy you need to work towards. I'm going to be losing these battles. I'm going to win a couple, but I'm going to lose the majority of them. And
arguably that's what
I want to plop all over the board. I want to get that Ankh power.
Yeah, arguably that should be what I should be doing as Osiris. Is picking up that ability that allows me to recruit extra guys to the table, trying to gain control of those pyramids that care about the ability, and then losing a guy and then recruiting 2 guys, and then losing a guy and then recruiting 2 guys.
Yeah. And this game actually turned out to be a lot more of a strategic game than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Definitely more strategy in this game than the other 2.
And I kind of get a sense how it's going to look. Once they have the minis, it's going to be a nice looking game.
Oh man, I am so excited about that Kickstarter. I think we have 12 gods now and 21 monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so good. And I think the replayability on this game is going to be insane.
Yeah.
It depends on how many more of these scenarios they come up with. If there's multiple 4-player setups, for example, then I think it would be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think one of them came with more scenarios. Oh, the Pharaoh's expansion came with more scenarios. And I'm pretty sure, they can make tons of scenarios.
Well, I was going to say, I'm assuming the community will start to come up with ideas for scenarios too, right?
Right, because the game always uses this map, so it's just a question of how the initial provinces are divvied up and where the start locations are, and what kind of monuments are on the board and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the camels are a very unique and interesting mechanic. I haven't seen that before.
And I agree for sure.
Yeah, the fact that you can gerrymander the board in the middle of play in an area control game is super interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. This game's awesome. So we're definitely going to talk about the game on our next podcast. That'll be fun. Well, at least next podcast we'll record.
Right.
And overall impressions seem really good. You all up for another game in the future?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'll have to say, James, I thought you were overhyping this game, but I actually was significantly excited just after reading the rule book. I finished reading the rule book earlier today in preparation for this session. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this has got some interesting stuff going on. I can't wait to figure out how some of this stuff plays out in game, like the joining of the two gods and the gerrymandering. I thought was going to be weird.
Yeah, and playing this game really gets. Oh man, just I'm really stoked for this game. I can't.
Yeah, the monsters are pretty cool, but I didn't really get to use mine. Because it didn't fit my strategy very well.
Yeah, I didn't use my unique special power at all during this game. And my unique special power allows me to summon more units. So that's even another sign that I should be like dying repeatedly ad nauseum as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used my power to the fullest of my ability.
Didn't Osiris get killed and mutilated and taken into pieces?
He was
That
betrayed.
Yes, that was Osiris. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right.
He was the one betrayed.
Yeah,
and then he was pieced back together,
by Isis.
which is the
Yes.
player board right beside it. It'd also be cool to play with the different gods too.
Right.
I'm wondering if I can
What does this Isis
work
do?
on this mod here and add the extra Kickstarter gods in here too to play with. But either way, go ahead and going to thank everyone for watching and stay tuned for our podcast for a review on this game.
Thank you for listening. If you have any feedback for us, feel free to visit us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Board Game Geek Guild 2989, or our website at tabletopgamingguild.com. And don't forget to like, follow, and or subscribe. Tabletop Gaming Guild is a product of Tabletop Gaming Guild, LLC. All rights reserved.